say man be ya it's a Ghana for nyina abu afu ya almost one kwe so one micro
man bibia
because every need there say there on say anka every for empire ko Capo bon so bia mo wa
mon kasa on fa hwemai
na woni say Henry Asante tun so makotwe ni video bia bo
tete de no so no 2014 no obo na ntechi mo chiba say sika ye je no work up near the day but wo mo de no so ye de day was ntechi mo no mo ko pram Oma pram timi ampram
mo tun ba mo pram
de bia sika no mo de ko
pram
edu ba bi mo so mo be edifice Black Stars ba ho no mbeda omo nkoda hotel bi e ma mo twa homa mu nyina ye den but ye hu hotel na mo si
na da be bo
ensamo ho
nti be mo
de so mo gino mo na so ye football no de o ma so ma anye ball no ya wan ye ti he ye ka godie mu nsem mo na mo ye in charge of game superior say de mama adwuma na amebo
because his excellency John Dramani mama onye mo ECG so ye do like and din ye bo ti say ball ko ya
agro no ko forma yes ye bom
din bucket din
ye ka chem
say
mo nyina mo na so
yes
wo mo be ka no kra chem mo no mo ye ni papa
ai omo ye jandamfo na omo ne mo ko ba na ma dwen trem say omo ya no maba de mu ye bone kra no mo se mo ye papa no
ne to nantechi nantechi o mo ye ne yodo ye tu no obi ko obi
ye da bi
nti se ye ka no kra na se wan
tia ye de mfa ho
o mu tu wi ana wa beti
sa sika na makotete wo na mo ye se mo beji atum 3 time no si wo fo na mo koye no si wo fo no meeting na mo kokoye ye no amo petetem no si wo fo no eye mo a Ghana pitch cry boss ye said that papa
okay young come Roberta me kwa na afu abam na ya to aso pem sign company limited woman taruma and I no pay pem sign some countries in Runo ya the cements vital ba Miss Charlie the capsule see e dey abedwama so purpose e wom and say pains e be few sisi no na afi be ma wati make shim sisi no eye na adwuma akoye de amontia no ana make come for the amase no ana olumbia e be boa ana afiyaka agan malamesin so eno eye dia eye malaria fever and typhoid ni nyina no enso ndabako nu matu ntimi ni dia wunya agan malamesin bi abati bi na afi wonso wadi agan prekasa garlic mixture ewe adwaman so no Dr. James Amoa wono wabe pa na nhwehwemu ye nyina chese dre no ebebo ama immune system no yetimi boosting kama ama nuaman so atimi akwa lower blood and sugar and afi reduce bad cholesterol tuba channel so ade amami said dre ewe adwaman so nya bia ebeboa wo man mu ba bia no nya do ansam anso beka adre di 0500888890 na for what din komo Manabel fast food and pizza and I don't pay Manabel adaruma say pizza bi and I will pay bi ade ama o Capo di titi o kanchema anasem bia wan kasa walanga dua bia ekwan bia so no ese obama na bel ne de mu ode pa na your fried chicken and I fe jollof no ye obi your rice and stew eno so no ye bia enuane ne de ye nie na manfo be fa order ne de ba na eba mo amoye birthday parties and I fe wedding ye any parties ne ye kan say meetings awodo a atem 13 atachire ye aduane a mo be serve ye Manabel wonu madaroma ana dwumadie no yenso ne de eba wo kronom e wonu odi ne dwumadie bia wodi bia no e betimi afre o pemi adi nso a wo ma order wo de bi bebrel 0249030830 now on the Manabel fast food adi nkomo and ano pay Solak biochemist wo madaroma e Zeman Plus herbal and a capsules per panyan yasesam we instant na fe wo tede adrowe anu asepa bema se wanya match bi apesa power na match ajeje wa che be se be busumi miensa ni Steven Bodi se wo tie mi na no pay a be busumi miensa dem bia wa pe match bi a che na se ne wo be se you sisim ye na ahodini wa Zeman Plus ana ebuawo na per panyan wo de sie ani na adwuma no so akwa kama de amantin tempa eso pe bi na nuama enso na kama de ma pharmacy ba bia no Dr. Solomon Adrebi 0245616028 na fe what the enkomo KFC die ano pay ya bianisa na no Black Stars box mill no eguso ekoso cool 100 Ghana series no ubenya 4 pieces of chicken and have ubenya 2 crispy tenders and have large chips ni nyina no won sam na cabin ti abane say yen twa num with KFC dia and one and Black Star box mill no 100 Ghana cool na fe your wow do no dey 35 Ghana and no dey obia timi tobi emane wow do no that 35 Ghana and I would no so nkukoi emienu ana fe wakukọ wanya chips ana fe tomato sauce what dem twa num no KFC wonuma daruma KFC womu the official new partner of Ghana football in China wasan so ade amame finger licking good KFC one ana fe try num na high sense no sir enano pe gas oven and say pe washing machine pe smartphone sound system what a bonum our damn team ni nyina yo bi ho your air conditions ho and also you su your juma mu and after ka television say 116 giant television screen and also no bi ho ye de amount see ho obehwe world cup here filia amanu amakoye say yen showrooms no Egusua, ya bianemom your 5-year manufacturer defect warranty. Our item bia obetoso entisanon so ya bie ewo ene kwasiman your East Legon your Timotamo your North Industrial Area who Accra Opera Square so when some outside Accra Kumase your Dum your Tana so anafe ye die Juma bebre enso ewo ene takwa your Boase your Crofrodia na Ghana dia hin high sense enye obetimi afre 0302550000 nafe woni adi komo Seahorse SP2 engine oil enye mo yusu car no we de abion e Ghana wada ne hwe ne de Seahorse SP2 engine oil na we home use and new engines ana efa eboapa emaka no ehuru engine no ama clean afe ewusie bia no abefi o car no tom nso atimi aba no ana make one sama dia ma sa opese o car no engine no prolong na eche edema wa SP2 engine oil Seahorse for no wonum adem na bentia na wasene nso ade amame se wedie obia yusubi amane ye entia na wasene nso man mu ba bia obenya bia atom 0540424386 na fe woni SP2 engine oil Seahorse and penny for Eddie Como.
Spy Entertainment, as a man can trust, and I am to my way. I Spy Fiesta with medical, and I know 8 months to join me on Sunday 19th of July 2026, 7 p.m. And I'm to the answer to my Shaba Hotel, Wasa Nesene, Konya Ero, and a Jimadian and 8 months to join. Now, party time with Nasa Medical, and us 8 months so 100 cool Ghana cities, and I'm part of Ultimate Year. Now, oh, Baba, enjoy music by medical. Now, there's some 8 months because medical. So bastage ni so energy ane nyemo de ban anu aden to dia ne say we be kokoju ticket sesi anu bia so etini agokama na onim say na DJ sa Ebano, womo enim no bo omo tenom na say DJ Peacemaker, DJ Capito, DJ Confusion munya na ba ama bians etwa kama na fe MCs and hype man na odwa womo so aba bo madwumade nyina etwa kama se na sebia wo fie ana wutie na ope na se na ticket ne bia for reservation or 0243102777 na no mo enso etwa kasa Alaska new Alaska Sabano original wallpapers, blank curtains, 3D 5D natural designs ta oba now sweat rubber Jordan Bians eto kama diamo and no pay decorative waters and flowers PVC floaters Alaska diaba kumasi adum yano boss from Eden Shema we almost another plaza first floor would one each one can circle take only one ma 0200281080 na so no aso etima kasa wani ene ya glaucoma ana tetel anamposa ete ana esiwa enese na esiwa ne so me patch ade wa kire wu anamposa ade bewa wo ya krokodo wo ya se krokodile me patch na ya Africa wo ya se Afrifa me sawa da wani no and so busy for nature man sweat to AB abakel ne knono so enti emo doctor ade nurse nu bra ani aban and no so etma na dua ode on fasikai and also entimi nka wani ya yo oprehia wo dia ne so de bako doctor ho obabu am wani no enso etma nwa dia nya no nko a e ba na hypertension, stroke, prostate enlargement and ateto kidney anampose kidney disease and ateto a ni na AB abakel ne ababu aw ama bias eto kama na wi obaba na doctor ba be cheche me brain so etimi da ma kaso a yo million inside you want that last stop and what you come say kwada so juna say me market you pem ɛnɛ wa yɛ bɔ adwuma 0541565199 na nom nso atuma di nkɔmɔ wodi nkɔmɔ no wie na sɛ w'ani no ɛwɔtɔ wa na wɔhwɛ otirinwi sɛ na otirinwi no ɛsiti ɛmae dabi ameka kyerɛ sɛ bible no adi ka kam Sample ọba bi ẹni mo nyama ni tirini na mpọtọ sọ na ọba ọba fi kọta na si afọ na ẹsọ timi na ẹfẹ ọba ẹsọ dani ni se na dani ni se na ọsi som na ẹtwẹtwẹ ni ade ẹmẹmẹ ẹsi timi si so twẹn kankan ni sẹ taataa ma ẹdun ẹkọ so ni ade nya ni nyanom wọ́n kọ́ pa museum food náà wọ́n sọ wọ́n tìmí ẹ̀dí ayé òtí ni mọ́ ẹ̀bá ni sẹ́ ẹ̀họ́ ẹ̀nà ẹ̀tẹ̀ẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ́ yìí ẹ̀nà sọ ẹ̀tìmí ẹ̀dí ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ bí òtí náà ẹ̀yà dẹ́sẹ̀ òtítì tí ẹ̀sẹ̀ ní adé adé àmísírà ọba sọ ọkọ salina ó di ẹni amuseum food ẹ̀nà àdébẹ̀kọ ní mpọ́ sọ ẹ̀tìmí ẹ̀kọ́ òtí náà bia so etimi akokama wudum enso to cosmetic shops ahodo a wo sabe ka amuzu food ni be no achi wo pandudo ma do ni chip kuma se na setafo asia amuzu Johnson 0242955056 man panifo kasa ba hospital say me kan cho se na Don't know, say anatia, abia dislocation of arm. Me purchase abia okasenmo anabia, timachibi and sweatima babo, and our post batre, and our betty, and our nan babina epria, where the crocodile such and foba, no some atmasa, dama bias at your come on there, where specialists own no pem to the answer duo, no some atma brow, and no gabani stroke gonorrhea, any adabia tetua, by hospital, have a saya dama bias at your car furniture more, has some etwokumasen. Your mind Agogo Hospital and watch the channel Sunday and crowd one each more Sprinters Road 18 Junction 0244988004. Now son and sweat medium come Tabia about company industry say woman takum and sweat media bar now do when a brightness and pema good year ecotote. Now the tell so your bar what think asamatiko bemo I think asamatiko baby one more the boss or son about basankwa takum ebedu akajamo and what you can say Tabia about malaria fever jaundice and what typhoid and tetanya bi wa and also to said baby a ton drop yakwa when source et work on the pipe furniture man some et one and a putoja kumasi lake road no so wopan dudoma 0243686861 no man sweat workers emulator supplement if you can talk about Pharmaceutical Research Center Anabua, not the Tessa Dre Abua Moa, Muya Wajuma and Wati, Maso from Amifona, Debia Damuya Juma Day Pa no Meslamo, Mukoka Emulator supplement Tibobo, Nabias Etinakama Emamo, Ababua Amaneso New System no Ajna Brane, Yadibia Timichon Concedo, maybe a ton Debia Consaka Emulator supplementer, if we can talk about Pharmaceutical Research Center now and they was what about Drono, Nabia Kama Adama 0535 112 873 na so no bom enso atmakasa Dr. Mensa say menka to sasa duo no wadi biaba na sasa obi won ma kofa ne de enso atmu abonten obi won ma no oba bi hia ye ana fa obi so dia no ofa e oba bi bebre enti se bia sasa bi duo cho de sasa duo no ba enu atu bia no mu bone a o ma me benya na koja wa ya koda nya da me so ni bone duo no Dr. Mensa ana diaba kono kopa bia no ati se bia aya dia sa Joso Krobo be ma panyini wa nyina du ba bia wa nyina du ya utumi warma ne ye Nessa Johnson Cataswa, and yet a bunch of Johnson Catas, and yet a Ticonoco do out of Tamensa about clinic. No more some 80 more. We are Berman on Timia Gray, Alan Pema, Samank, I am man power that capsules now. About one what made your gray and sweat of Bem, Cochi, Yanis, a Guinness Depot, and a Dean Shanwood when you tell me what's a corner and watch and Capo Perimantemo, your Madina Zongo Jansen, can see the building and your wire Bojuma, I'm on to channel Camazon 244-921269. Now, no Macasa Ruta natural product. And so just na Ruta Mr. de Debbie Amakato say Malaya 3 day and not to Atawa Swa, Mr. Ruta Mr. Ebetwashe, and I'm so to the Manuati, wouldn't say Ruta Lave Baba, I'm a moja and circulatory and a circulatory, a fair Ruta Tonicans Airway typhoid fever, and I'm so to the Fuso, and on a baby a ton of Yaka, where South 8 0242662220. Now, so we went to the Ama Ghana rice and sweat my a boy at the Timbraso and my witness, he come a show bottom. Esansane bonus entim anyade Ghana haya anyaya muya ene obienso etobie die amabians etokama oto nes ama Ghana rice bakwa wasewu kuafo amonso Ghana support omo omuku adwuma mo yanyans etmetompo tutubirika yakọ ba bi eton mu bia kwa woso pe ama Ghana rice no dudu mu de 0537029464 nes on mpedifo anom anso atimi akasa natural complementary so the prosal capsules no ba wo Johnson tantamanato wo Johnson ne muate wo Johnson sufita bi fumo ba wadro ni enu ati Congo ointment e ojaso na enu de udari na utete hom abuan ma koko adokoro ne sa ade bia me so aye Congo ointment e betu ase eno nso atim dia ma ba bia tondo bia okono akọkọjo de aye contact natural and ewon fo so 0249 01710 anano mo nso atima kasa semens aye ba clinic so men kan cho so nei awo aye den adia ma de bia de ya wo e town bra me so obekọ me mpo nso amatima bua amanya wo ni abani bi ato na so eno ati prostate enlargement and arterial liver and kidney problems and hawa woko semens ayaba clinical wo metu ose kama enso atime demo wo mo mfidie omode lab test enempo wo mo mfidie omode diagnose and some po anomatritiw etime na metutu brika sad manya chebo e wo kumase asokoro mampo yeni asokoro mampo ro bank na di hwane mo 0240826995 no makasa 3p gallet mixture and enso atimo jasna droi enso etobo sanse kuta vitamin C enempo mi no asa e wo me adwa ni padia amani padia CPSita and to say bia ona ayetiti da bia announce acho announce sunye police okuta ankof na mpasa wacho wo Johnson time asman tetewa announce 8 hour mislewa dam ko na ko pe adrobi nom ebeboa ama bibi ade bia e bia no asenso atma tu ba bia tondo bia kwa wo sabeka 3p gallet master 0248928824 Kojak pharmacy ene ukokoji Kojak Chaco toothpaste nebe na odi akoko tu se aya no age omom na se toothbrush ni bi aka ho essence anoso babua na yi na se kokone na nyina anoso atimi da fro na bidie dia da bia meka to se bidie no poison kra bidie ene adu tu ase ama ntoto no comment wow ama sene nya hode ma pa fita ama bia so atima ko wia no di Kojak pro code ni bi tina ya I wanna do flu ana hawa ni nya no ebetu ase ediama 0244559597 na mpanifo so atima kasa wia ko polytank na fa ensuo gum na bia etumnya kama essence 1992 ana start ya na polytank for edi djuma papa na kasa enie je wona sene ayade sa kase ho je wadantam ene oketwa enso etu tuba ko prodie ama bia so eto kama diamo na ulu support time with na polytank na de tenye when work up here ekose omobabua ama so eto nya anyama bebre na part Facebook no aya polytank Ghana me part Instagram aya my polytank GH and what oko X no so my polytank operate na de beba mu bia no wo sunya atade papa na nkase ne antikote odi esesia Lawson Beverages Company Limited Dr. Lawson Church Ghana for no pay na osay se bia ya bema na premature ejaculation and how emergency encounter etete bama ututu ni de na tutu na wotu na ntimi nko aboa Lawson Dileman Botes and aboa Dileman capsules no maka to se ne oya ababawa wo ko ficha na bonds anu betu wish ajesh antenya adia we se wadro ni onu bia ebeko and what is a cocoa and on a tetewa and was a cholesterol and about body ma me saw the unanes and a dilemma capsules libya a better sense to be a turn drobia walk on Jodia 0248619999 makasami dima for a bedi wasam and I'm sweating the amount Dr. Time at so what the time air tun chai atun sro atun fifna to be bia sanabaya diana asiebe deku and I'm sweating the amount and to say be a hernia and quay obana bema koransu elofie Jones abom said ya Jones aba akoko mesramo moko doctor bebua mo and when she say be a prostate enlargement anyhow me patron me e won pemadi na doctor at the time but so no pay abu kwa go school janse doctor tenase 0244774282 na no mo enso atima kasa charistic emipa na e wo dwaso ene zara mechani G capsules na patron say be ansa be gu komodo so and when she gonorrhea ana tetewo menstrual disorders how patron me oba na be mo take asama teko winya zara mechani G capsules ebetu ase and when hindi aba mixer no me say da say malaria fever ana tetewo typhoid diabetes ana na hawa odu ani chem o makacha onya drobia ebetu ase dia ma ba bi eto drobia okọ na okọ jo de 0246348334 no no mo enso atima kasa Tabotech garages enso men kan cho saka ne dia yes when you be obra di bi from no ne abrel na ode ba na accident car de ten say wadwene kwa be fa so a na se enko Ghana for be ye enso ti da ma na watel ma vum pepe no ba ba ne oja de mesro from call Tabotech garages na omomo na mpacho say bia engine no ana de ten say bia asai wo benya foforo edama afese accident car wadwe chos enye biem omo de dia protect asai na ni das wo nyina enim no eno ana Tabotech fofa no ma ye nie kama ama bia so etwa kwen so atimi dama enu ati se bia aya de se udia boss ana pese ye ma ni nya ombe ne kama edama spray ni nyina no wo mo ye ho so adwuma na mesra woda o kana koka kwen ma mesra na so pese ne ohia omutoyin services na wo me ne kama eno so atimi dama we are ban dwuma ni wo adwuma so ana kana say o from pe o me ba befa akwa kwen so atimi diabro ka bia o yasi bia de kwa wo me ne kama enso atimi dama kai na sano so enso ti form say table tech garages omo na say awoshi water restaurant ma ho no mo a wo mo boy ena pokuma say you between Georgia hotel ena po gridco and omo office one ma anya wa ye bo adwuma 0542275252 na so no penifo enso atima kasana bibia eto kama na nu say power specialist about hospital ma me doctor akoso bia ya ni o say eba no fatty liver hepatitis BCA and to also fiber kidney stones we to ase diama enuate edia ba mala mesne just malaria na to wadronie wo bo waku ka kofka mr odaba edia ba tonic untumi ni dia wadronie ba bia to do bia on sabe kan ya drobe dem hospital no enkran ya kwa benya ACP we power hospital bus stop Kumasi feya so bosom twekwa na so dia ya junction takrade anaji estate ba ntama Rural Bank Limited 0244544422 akasa.
Well, I say about time. No, yamre na yametwaso. Yam question of the day is sponsored by Dr. Amuzu. Amuzu Hair Food and sponsor nti Amuzu Hair Food. Ni dem so about time kan wansem dada. Obese utino kama utinwi no so adema utinwi efuye wo yoba na ese utinwi fu ehemu a eno isu ebe boa ye be man so na obi yi obese pie kama na nice na afi efuye ni unso wo be ma ni nyina nso benye bi na afi odi afofa wa na eja eno about chinwimfu a eno Amuzu Hair Food eno ana be bonti ana wahye no so dia ma ene question of the day yebusa Dr. Amuzu ana si yemusa na ne question a wodi aba say yemusa ne say predict your 2026 FIFA World Cup final. Why ana team ben or my ben any room over the grand finale and he was as a predicted we what dream for prediction ho and they anupi na yenkweni moba
message say there be na nam no doso but you be any quick na ya ne kama we fancy ho nti me hwe fancy dia na ase wi mi ya no ma be ba dia kan nyina na
quick one dey ho no kwa na afi ko ta ndo kwanti enye ho na yenkweni ana ofunu zo
wo
maza Uneska.
Asamu uneska wonum.
Uneska umuso. Umuso obre. Okay. What me be ana
baby
yongwe.
Yasi. Yasi de oso nyama by voter we tia oso nyama otiplim grana so nyama. But yanko. A branch need a sorry bedi akose France versus Argentina. Passport GH Spain versus Argentina. Julius White Spain versus Argentina. Osman Argentina France. Afei Ofori Ajaman France Argentina. Aso Prince France, Argentina, Archie Evans, as Argentina, Spain. Afemaus Samuel Ojiri, and so say France versus England. Afe Augustin Kojonyan Tachi, as in Norway versus Morocco. Anokusu Ananewokusu Kojo Krom says England versus Morocco. Lami Yamal says Spain versus Argentina. Afe Ernestina Esia, and so say England versus France. And Afe Abrancha did a bright Archie as France versus Spain, Akosia Brian, and so says Spain versus Argentina, and also Daba Calvin Dante, and so say repeat of last edition, and also to me
Argentina.
Yes.
Well, yenya betwe ne na yonko BW61 D67
95D
12 O's. Here twice we 10 BW61 D68 659 10 O's. The twice we 9 BW61 D67 DAB 9 The Toaso A8 Os BW61 D68 0EA 8 Os. Last one here 7 BW61 D68 981 7 Os. Your kwamon aba yen TV no so no number na da so no video ye fa no 30 seconds wadon che na why in a landscape na wodi aba ye call amonone aba latest ewa amonone yenkwe sha
Angwa juma no you Yame wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ensachre no you Yame wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Israel Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika Uvika naveshika Uvika miyodika Tode yashak in English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Capo. Capo chairman. Yes. Got time tabu kasamu send messages and ben obi say hey wo chairman ya dear pa say watch me assemble. Yes quite be coming ho hene papa.
And I no pay social handles and as media handles ni nyina no e ade say ye adwuma na no pay over kosuna wetima share wa like na fe wa follow ye pay chate amen na no pay ye start na fe ye di enkomo e de free na game and over so the big game no aye France wo ni Morocco and a day ni sa match no and also be so and that day e was 64,146 capacity and no air bus of Fort Borough our Massachusetts tete and a match no bus na match we nyina no womo ade ama Argentina referee ye fe no Facundo Raul Telo and Figuria wono ane handle and the sam match and also betimi abaso ayatem and the sam komani nyina no e won sam ade eba na ye be call in the France womo camp na fe ye di enkomo training no baso and France players ni nyina obi a training ye e ma training no nso ekoso kama ade e ma boys a womo ansom na wo camper womo ye 26 players womo nyina no ade se player bienu a wono asem and as wono ansom nanti ama Aurelian Chomani no back to the squad the latest nyina no ansom ade eba and anope adamao na Shadrack Kenra coach ye fani Didier Risha what a team no mienu womu red and the blue team na red no any blue ni nyina no womu boy na red for no womu di juma ama blue ansom na di juma ye na ye yi ade amawa oba said the nyama ansom na city e wo game no ma don sama de eba na we blue and yellow for no and ye womu di no ansom na de eba na blue for no atena no na kasa Osmani Dembele na ose blue and a bit ona no wo chase na boy atotena Mbappe no na omo blue jersey nti ono ana womu wo nti ntena ne de womu se ni nyina ne bera pa Michael Olise na ose blue no ono nso na atena akasa nti blue for the anra womu ebo goals e training grounds abra womu ensom na training match no eba so within the team don koma nyina no ensom na de eba na anra boys ani age ahead of Morocco womu nim some match ne de ensara anya match bia ebe sada ya den adem ama womu eno aye de for no mateba na Didier Risha enra wono ekọ the press conference womu kobusa no Morocco egema eno eba so na wonen some trophy enra na nya sabeto akra enra wodu ya ana oba be kasa na enra wodu ya oba kasa ne central fan wo mu ho wo mu bro more than 50 and wo mu ho and wo sem press conference here me bay me show me me tena me di nkomo ene bebre na mom enipa 50 a mo wa no so bia pagya ne nsa so obekasa ene ene yenko enti de wom ene se kakra bi a wom ebekasa na no anaso wom pagya wom nsa no wom de betima fa wom na afa ye di enkomo na afa nuama ye kama enti ema Moroccan journalist bako enso ngabai ebusa question na question obusa ne say first one was say you respect as a manager as them ema France Didier Deschamps de why adwuma ye pa ana Didier Deschamps so I respect you too me so me respect pa as a journalist wapa ubebusa question ana afa obusa say santrani no ebusa mu training ya na me yi on say training na Sadrak eyi ansa na coach bedasu on say boys omo sere omo ani agye ewo training ana say training busa say na asa mani agye o game no f1 na because say the boys ani agye o training na womo ji womo asa boys na fa game no so easily asa boy asa o mbese Morocco for easy cry and was that bio enya sanity enjoyment na boys no ni jam ana training no mu training nyina no build up to the game na obusasa na nka boys no omunsu ana omunsu e training ground so Morocco for the training no omunsu ana omusere enti ensem training na sam no obusane de ade sam omo de omo no confidence ana boys na nya ana omo dem dituma e training wo na omo respect e de man Morocco ana sna team no omo nya de say wo mu ba direct Morocco for sa ana Morocco for Africa for there wo mu nya de dabi wo mu ba bi ko Morocco for no omo difficult to beat na enya Morocco ana last season and as last year World Cup boy or shock ye enya Morocco ono enti omo mfa game no enso mna media go enti omo respect wo mu nso mna de Morocco enu yankoma wa dem na tu da no pa no ye confirm dem say manager no according to training ni ade ye te say Desire Doué ebe start game no enso ade amomanya ye from say the France against Morocco ya do some ade ba na possible 11 yen say ka e wo training and record so Mark Mignon ebe dem Jules Koundé Upamecano nom anafe Saliba Dini ebe jam anafe Konde ebe ball Rabiu nom anafe Dembele ebe jinamu Michael Olise Desire Doué anafe Mbappe womu no and yet some wometima start ate amomanya ye from France abra womu ebe ball in Morocco na unim say France for no Olise yellow card odi ya no na omodi appeal enso akotum say enka FIFA and return sa yellow card no nemo reporter ban say FIFA enya de say oh yes ne return o ma reject and say appeal no nche Didier Deschamps say tactically a man for say one rested player I refer to Michael Olise because say Olise nya yellow card o game we mu the next match France ababa and now so betimi abos wo mu qualify nko a no mu ko manim na Olise edikada and now so betimi abort the next game day amomo and now Michael Olise nko amanu kone and so a yellow card and afa Brady Bacola and so a player wonu so nya yellow card and no eba hadwe e wo ne France wo mu camp and afa Morocco so players wo mu edikada wo mu qualifier wo mu ntimi Mo Ashraf Hakimi ka o Issa Diop e ka obi and Rondouani Hahal and so Ubenya Bilal El Kananus one and some player one who a yellow card woman I so more yellow card as so more a qualified woman in Morocco team no woman entering ball and no for deba and a pano ye confirming from Morocco a camp Adamasa Ismail Sabari and so Abamisi Morocco game no a big blow at Morocco pa as a big game against France and be a experienced players woman to me a boy Ismail Sabari no ambaya jumano na epra ayo mafirma ya big blow at the Atlas Lions of Morocco ya dim na the same komani nyina no at Banana Morocco press conference na the annual CEO and some SU some trophy mo maba press conference bia Newton no and Steve no mo press conference na o kontokwa wa chire abra player yin so to why ready o be answer question unu ya pray na we are pray wa chire maza and as I'm going to crowd I just want to din komom na wa chira ni nyina no Brahim Diaz atena say I just said Diaz atena say the obaje questions and some trophy mo busa some na chiro wo mo tie chira on say ko school na wo mo din someone no wo mo na tie chire and tie chira for ni ana wo mo kontokwa wa chire dindin dio press conference room you do what e d even mobile phone krano at that D&D what you say I just said they do not disturb nothing what them ato and I just said no Monra, Womu and some Anna Diaz and Esros, then Central for Panaja, Mugum, Wanimasi, Ewase, and don't play the fuel, and the Labana Morocco team, no, Womu playmaker, our friend Brian Diaz was saying, Womu, our enough experience, our woman of France way, and then about doubting Morocco for ability, and capability. One of the work can say, Yakase Obi. Our experience, our tournament team, woman Morocco for all county experience, a woman who will be our tournament team, no, and some Maria Tuja, and the playmaker, and come our D, and you're doing something, and some Nadebo, and what the Tuja say a pleasure at him, Amman, because one Ibrahim Diaz, Womesia, na Ibrahim Diaz and a bra, one no, said yeah, or Casa Ashraf Hakim, Ibrahim Diaz, one Womesia Ashraf Hakim, yes, now Ashraf Hakim in Oyobia. Yeah, kind of best right back. We are here. Sir, we were saying New York City. I no. When you said the New York City, we are saying na over said the Ashraf Hakimi. The best. We are seeing na one no and the ball. One Brian Diaz of Philly. Very good. A pleasure. I'm going to say we are seeing a player. Yes, and then Nifaso, one and imbornable pa. Not ono, and some any Nisiakano, a dear say a pleasure. At them, Amaniswaneno, and so a ball, and young comma, what they are to do something, I know. As the Bowian was say, Madrid players now more ball in the France, no. Na Oka Aurelian Tromaninum, and Mbapa, well, only teammates, one woman apple. Na Namia Doma, and their match, you know. Rival no the whole yeah nam for our club level nemo mabese mujesi blue no and I mean so mabese Morocco ye green and a white and a red and a mu enti ano a rival watch and asembia ye nu and ye be see ni obia fight faneman ye betie Ibrahim Diaz en koma wono wadi ahead of the game baso.
Yeah, you know, we have experience also. I think we played big games already, and of course it will be experience game. But I trust my team. If you see our lineup, if you see the player who come from the bench, or if you see the staff, the coach, everything, I think we have experience enough to show tomorrow that we can win. Yeah, you know,
experience in it, you know, and another day to was more experience. Woman or more ebetinya bono and come free as your day by Morocco supporters no. You can say Boston, Nasam get to Accra, Maza, Woma Ba, Omo Chese, Omo ya dom, and Yaba Morocco for no. Na woman say Omo catch a Yassina as a Omo Mediagro and ne gamer, Basso, yen take a crabby, yen twasso. Our Boston Mountains, so France, no, and I will share Wontumi, Womu ahead of the game. Woman charge supercharger, and your day, I won't come out a day. Bamame, chairman of FIFA Referees Committee, your friend of Pelugi Colina, na Colina, ye, Rafi Colina, and I didn't comeabo na Egypt match here, woman Argentina, Boye, and won some Ebebre, Abrantia, your friend of Marwan Afia, Okotia, or said a new Mexico, a step na. Leosandro Martinez ade Emma Marwan Afia ewo ene penalty box no na Emma for Kole anasa where sad decision na a lead to go wo mu disallow ye no eno nkomo anu dem ababe tudwa na referee wo dini juma as say we retired your friend Palugi Colina awo no chairman of the FIFA wo mu referees committee no ana dem atudwa say sa adena referee no enya sa disallow go no clear clear referee nyane na diamo keka ene diamo ye obi o anu abebona dwe na referee no abon ene ade wo se referee nyane ye pa sa bon na referee na anye no ade se onyane clear ana afen so wo se Mohamed Salah ana afen Julian Alvarez ade no na natural match play fouler eno so ngaba na enye foul bia no nkomo a wadem atudha asa no so referee nyane corrector ena ade se ntwa bia ekoso a chese mo call eventually na referee no ana watwa no ana sala ne was it abi o bibia no wasi ye omu eka amo biate as a referees omu di matches afi no masa untimi question omu integrity enom aye defo ade ba mo yese ya na mo ka referees ne nsem na du ba bia referees no aya na omabusua kra no aya na omu fully threaten otiase referees na nkasa so du ba bia mu di nkomo say ya omu fully threaten because the mo kan tonko for trim na busuani na ba bia timi tamaba obi betimi atamaba bo referee bia busua bi ensom na trimo enti the integrity of any referees wo mu game no mu de omonko na betimi akwahye no enom aye ne referee no enso enkomo ane ade tudwa atem amana famous NBA player aye fan Dennis Schroeder wono our Cleveland Cavaliers I want to did tuma na anra anwo no nso di nkoma fa Argentina and Egypt game no ho ana wo mu di no so sa ball no de enkai Argentina ana say sa go na enkomaji o enkai Argentina ana nya sa penalty na enkomaji o masisi Egypt pa yentie NBA player Dennis Schroeder enkoma ori atudwa.
Alright, have you been watching World Cup a lot?
Yeah.
Be honest, bro. How bullshit was that Argentina game?
Against Egypt?
Yes.
Yeah, it was not. I think if it would have been the other way around, Egypt, Argentina would have got that goal.
So it was bullshit?
I think so. But it's just my opinion.
No, we know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if it would have been Argentina, they wouldn't take the goal away. I think.
Absolute bullshit, bro. Have you ever like gotten into it with a
Argentina can go no, they will never take it away. I know I can be a famous player and what this uncle to the America say Egypt for so our hotel or more I say goodbye. I make us home free hotel Humachi I will more airport I do money and swatch Egypt manum woman aircon hotel staff sitting no woman so a promote special fareway of the Egyptian national team. You're doing some at the Bantimama Salah and then the entourage and I will show more woman aircon and you're doing some and some Ademano play now share Egypt and Argentina gamer and also cause a bra match and name was a pow na unim sa and they dear woman and is so utieti and coma across up sa match and nipa and also Masha ya woman just saw the two Super Bowl final no na etchase masa nipa here papa na omo say nipa be say 800 million and a view so much and view no echo 800 million any per share no and was a party to Super Bowl no echo around final no 600 million views and no enya Egypt and Argentina game no no echo 800 million views ya doing some debanti so much in the FIFA for woman to match in here pa because Argentina Egypt and momo match na no she etima womu and no for my deba Dani Olmo and no musan is Spain for game no na Argentina ni Egypt match munya bi hwe na and was a time no na wo Spain for na omu training grounds na omu training to omu opportunity entimi anhwe game ni nyina omu hwe bi de na omu twasom ekoto training no so and omu say uzi as referees see in Egypt and was ono de what be controversy ni de bo game wi a ewom na mom ono ontimi share no opinion about referees see Egypt and as referee entimi see in Egypt amai no mani nkoma efro no adeba na lame yama ana sen kakaka World Cup ne de omo Spain for ne dem omo gusu a omo ye match after match who do semi final and I will call the grand finale in chese women so metwa heavyweight not to the semi final to the final and no aye de fro no adeba so no eba no tournament aye group stages no on tie ehu so e group stages na bom ye pie every group no ma and abehu said you no lame yama ni game city I say against Belgium a game a difficult game pa na mom omere ko mbefa so abo and this match no and no I come on them na to do some no at the eba United Simon de atuta na I say what Capo ne dem say umusa ne say 2030 what's at Spain ebeba and asem the Spain national team ne dem say omo ba 2030 de oluma na why mre and so 2030 de ebe din sem obetimi international future at the ama Spain woman national team no and we come a few at the doing somebody no and some deba Alan Halan and ye our training our Norway hono and yes I to Norway for camp na omu training no go some unia and so lazy mium at say oh no England form no training grounds and yes I go to grana aranche no training on and you cry the Vikings woman no woman resene woman babe adwumatia England for no na yewusa and a player your friend is Morgan Rogers ubetimi stop ele hala because maza akwawe nitia den pa o and onu subusa say dia somna wo kanu wo say hala no obi stop ne da say yebetimi dia yebetry ese yebe yem adwuma nemum say wo ko directly say Haaland ye o yina free game num o stop no dabi or unstoppable na o metra yebetie enkomo a Morgan Rogers edi ahead of game bas was massa wo say Haaland no obi a stopping it da
stopped Erling Haaland. I'm not sure they have, but we're going to try. You're going to have to try. I think he's such an unbelievable player. The things he does, the numbers he puts up, you're just in awe of how good he is and the level he's at. We're going to have to maybe try and stop how they play and work on those things and stop how the balls go into him and how he gets his chances because he's so deadly in front of goal. And we've got to be aware of that. We've got to know that. But also, it's not just him. They've got other good players as well that we play against regular basis in the Premier League that we need to be mindful on. And yeah, they're a really good team. I think that's what their biggest super strength is, that as a team, as a unit, they're so strong. The Harry Kane, Haaland debate, yeah, will live on. I think completely different strikers, but both. They're the two for me at the top of their game, and in this tournament have been two of the best players at this tournament. And yeah, it's a spectacle, I suppose, for the fans. That's going to be a good one, and to see who comes out on top. And I hope it's Harry, and I'm sure it will be. I think we've got that confidence in him, and he's playing at probably the highest level he's ever played at, which is madness to say because of what he's been doing for so many years. To say that this is the best is crazy, really. But yeah, he's such a good player, such a good leader, and yeah, we'll be leaning on him for the game for sure. Has anyone ever stopped Erling Haaland?
Some Morgan Rogers day out to ahead of the game Barcelona Haaland no fanama IG na what posty and what just temperature at 31 degrees Celsius pow in England for no chile day about so and no air dear free or day by doing some no after but Declan Rice and after James reporter Bamagay woman no I say training air course so enra woman to me and training reporter but say yeah last minute send be a coach no and so atum sembia wo mo betimi abo match fitness ababa wo mo site na sembia emma no ni nyina ne yabetwan de coach abekansana ya to asom ade amanaro pe odumade no so na Ronaldo alande our Lisbon Ronaldo nie na Ronaldo our Lisbon no wodu ya na fe private jet ejina wa etwa unua wo free mu simple enti ono obia ni asa Ronaldo ni teammates obia wo yi free mu ono nko a ana ekoye Ronaldo Lisbon odu ye na ne jet wa training tenye ana unua enso nko na ekọ from the jetty enso ngade akosi R7 enye eno aye die from ma de ba do 7 nyina no enso ngade ba unua anko nam se ono nko na nam a chese ono obia ni asem wonom a chese ne o we se o kofie na afo ne wife ni abusua yi wo mu nso akobom eno enkomo a eno ba Ronaldo IG ano de atoja se Portugal forever and ade se man for Canaan Portugal de omo dana kuma so pa oman no yoman a wan free mu kuran ka be ha no enom CR7 enkomo ani ade ba na mame one fan bi our flight no mai ni ani enkomo Argentina ani Egypt no na utumi sanza flight ne unya TV bi anhwe match ewo any flight no mo aha na ese o connect Wi-Fi mbia o laptop bi utumi connect na eno no kura no ubetua aha se you see our flight no ma you pay na abrantia no ono nko afa ka no tuai ana enipa 187 na omo flight no nya ono ne laptop na wa connect no ana obi ade hwe Argentina and Egypt game ni bi enso na flight no a ya do nsam enso de ba who say money no day pa ntu nu agene samba ono na kita laptop no ana afa obi monitor o a che say enya se to wa bia DSTV center e wo elpro no aya do nsam ni nyina no enso ade pa ena no premier kase vet goalkeeper for senior and so ekodu omakodu ama yaya ho ene videos ni ade ayi bia and so madama na onu achele e won so ho a enya asabetu akwa for senior nie a chese onu achele nko a ana afi ono so achele si briefly and what gb e won so a chese money sika ba onu ho a chese so ana onu a and so siman for your chuma wo mu enjoy one of them tin so a ono so enjoy come up and no aye phone mateba I don't some nyina no and some mateba mami Mexico a player fene Garbato Mora akodano at the age of 17 or the Mexico about World Cup ni bi na em say enran wo mo trese wa graduated from in the high school I just said Akrani ni why record one also junior engineer 17 years and whatever ball World Cup and afi and one so one graduate from high school woman nyina ball akoda so abaso and come through on my table do something nyina no as the na Mexico ho Guillermo Ochoa goalkeeper ya wabe jini din ewo Mexico mayimo na enra ewo restaurant okoto aduane dia and the superstars ni de mu piesa na yehumu ya ni jenko na Guillermo Enye oduo standing ovation obia trinity na enye legend ye anwa ba to say enye legend ne fans jian woje anya semeto yentie kakra said o musin ebo eje no so our restaurant abra okoba kakra di na ne supporters fancy obia ebogene so a chesenya asebetwa no eyedie no madeba Rafael Marquez say wono ana Mexico adwuma yi wono ba be ya sporting no anope ewo airport wo fa flight edinani enso mattress pain wo mo trese wone family no ekoye meeting afi obaba back to Mexico na afa be fa adwuma no eno eye Rafael Marquez ani edene nsami enso adema enanope ewo adwuma die so na unim say England de won pa ne say womu hwese enuama betimi akokama ade ama womu pa na womu so womu pa nipa be 30,000 supporters womu game womu be against Norway no womu so magic stadium for womu pa at least 30,000 na fe womu abe dede our stadium wa no yenkoma efiwo adem naba na Liverpool eboboko no Andoni Iriola aye coach say ono na ebe ya juma no na say wa start kra we na juma say the fancy day ni update ema every enre bay na Andoni Ariola report about say the vice captain at the amateur after say Andy Rodbenson ekoya no why anabe deputy Van Dijk ama Jumana Kosu say mete Alexander Becker mete Dominic Soboslai anafe Joe Gomez and Alexis McAllister womumu bako ana coach say obejino na frabe to so edini Juma say capito de ama Liverpool eboboko no Leeds United woma completely Harry Wilson adono a free transfer and one the free Fulham at the abaya one awie and come free whatever Mikel Marino at the two musane say we are happy we stay Arsenal the sign and a sitan was so we are happy pa our Arsenal ye expect she nemo ono or so beto so na fe wadini Juma day ama the Gunners and yan koma e from Madeba Man U for no womu a new stadium womba say omu ye on say omu aye proposal at the ababonti nemo yati £2 billion 100,000 seater and Manchester United for womu ebesem womu ebode na deyatene se Manchester United for no adwuma and a stadium yo omu se be create adwuma be se 48,000 jobs and e betimi create and afi efie dodo be see around no ebe 15,000 new homes and afi womu trese stadium no be deliver £7.3 billion annually at UK aban economy no womu ebe busini pa amana konanim afibia no omanya kra no nanya £7.3 billion ana ene edem ebra UK ensom aban no ene nkoma eba Rooney SS obeba into management mu anese obaya adwuma under Michael Carrick ewo Manchester United ene Rooney nkoma wono adaba Andre Santos say Chelsea foi any Andre Santos to the Manchester United reporter ba say bibia enso awie ache se omo hwese diaka pende Americas ana no so pende se be aboyi enso be drum na afenuama atumi akwaka me say Manchester United wo muri Chelsea aye good business ya dem ahun komo na Andre Santos move ya wo di ekoi Rio Ferdinand abusa se Casemiro no Andre Santos na beye replacement ana wono na beye adwuma no na yentie kakre na yentie opinion na Rio Ferdinand Fadro Adam Atujon Andre Santos Dola what the area our Manchester United.
Andre Santos has signed for Man United, £50 million he's signing for. Wow. Is he the guy who's going to replace Casemiro? I don't think immediately he's the guy that jumps into those shoes and performs at that level right now. Could he grow? Does he have the potential? Yes. Could he be the long-term partner for Kobbie Mainoo? Yes, he could. But I'm looking to see who else they bring in that area in midfield, because I think he's one of two, maybe three, that come in that area to go and share the load. He's played in the Premier League, obviously, which is a good thing. He's been on loan at Nottingham Forest. He's been on loan at Strasbourg in France. Yeah, he's got 6 caps for Brazil as well. So he's not any guy. But I've seen a lot of the fan base are quite negative about it. But I only think they're negative about it because he's the first one, and other clubs are bidding or signing.
Some no as the Argentina goalkeeper no say Juve for no initiate sika womo ebeso mo de kofa Dibu Martinez adeba na yase do no early stage womo guso ene Aston Villa team no ebeso mo didi nkomase de be ya womo enso be hwe na afe bi bia so akoye abromo ehwese ne womo de Dibu Martinez abeba na afe wo be ya juma Gideon Mensah Black Stars player na Gideon Mensah reporter ban FC called yase ewo Germany woman ya brepa womu ene na agree personal terms womu ewese Gideon ebaba be adwuma na wachire ade amomo se world cup pdm se ni faso anase bunkum ho no ho ya adwuma na kama de ma Black Stars de say yes womu ewese no ebaba be adwuma our boss Hans Flick reporter ba wa start adwuma ema ene ewo Ciutat Esportiva wono ensom bai ema chese ne supporters be shia ema omu edidi nkomo ana wo hwe autographs awdo a wo mu esan ye manager wo ma fe pa enso wo Ciutat Esportiva no de phone ma de ba Deremi Karim enye Deremi Karim reporter ban say Barca for no omu enso initiate ama boyi inform Dortmund for say baby a obeso move Barca and obeso ko ne contract no nyame aduma June 2027 and no enso bury onye na agency obesign a new deal as the team no na say reporter ban say Barca for no womu at the bid officially womu say ombema ki in a show working said the bear and you ma be koy na reporter ba according to report no officially no you say Barca carry 20 million and some enenam ho say 20 omu benya Dortmund vasa masa enye 20 asemo womu no womu koto player no 33 million na 33 million na womu etoye no say womu ntimi anya 33 na eso munya bro enu kwan say less than sasika ene Barca enso made ba no enu enkoma efrechire enso made ba na Deco say yasi Deco twen say womu ebe complete deal na ansana mbia wa mahela for the Greenland on say hela for the 150 million euros bi ene na machire say Rafinha omu enyana womu pe ente say yasi opesa Deco besa Karim deal no ewi ansana mbia womu arese or the Greenland aba mahela for no eno oye for my deba na yase Karim deal no adaya media no bemu a no bema mbia Marcus Rashford nso ediane de totally out cry eno eye for my deba no no anya de say Barca ebe consider no cry eno eye for my deba Vieira eboboko no mo so mo expand wo mu stadium no na eye 10,000 square meters of land and womu ensom acquire womu at the ASI investment on the River Champions League they all qualify na beba SM oye nuama ye into mu RSN nuama ensom no betima akokama at the ama womu eno eye de phone ma deba Jose Mourinho reporter ban say Jose Mourinho no presentation for Jose Andrea Bibian say Monday and yet say Jose no ensom presentation ebeba so eno eye deba na yes Jose or friend meeting between Fedi Valverde na yase enuama esisi ya ewa Madrid wo kai sa in the boxing ya e course o Madrid na yase Mourinho pese ofre na obusa boy no ade esi ye na problem wo mu solve because Mourinho nim say oyere no ho na koda wey onya the best out of Fede Valverde ono Madrid no ono Mourinho so be succeed pa eno e de ba na yo say Mourinho report about say the first team players would do mo ebe bono am say preseason obenya biom because Trent mo ho Alvaro Carreras nom Den Heisen nom Asensio Camavinga and afe Gonzalo no Master Tuano omunyina wono ma wo mu SNA o metima Johnny Jose Mourinho no the preseason enom ayete fon ma demons Rodrigo and afe Militao mo de pra ensom wo ma fa ayado nsama deba Brazil wo ma frimu World Cup no na on say David Ancelotti wo Lee wo France ona se say ono edini juma na se say report aban sa kodai ensom starting preseason with the club now. First game need PSG and airport our French league and leave for no and David Ancelotti and Yatin Samo and some Mademonano Pele Blue France. Womu Campo and Thierry Henry and Andra Pierre Gignac. Womu eco motivated boys no ahead of game Omuni Morocco. Ebe Bonomukoi eco motivated Omupa. Sada Ben Yama and some Abakokama at the Amomintiano and I show na France for an idea. Woman Yabrepa as a botas no so Woma charge our Boston. Said ye medi Morocco for the eba say ya ana France and so a charge fancy na abeda form emrana afie to so e wonamom Xavi Alonso Olano Alante ama La Blue Chelsea Football Club no kakra event Alonso okay Alonso Kaniana okay nice champion coach no afi die mu be de Chelsea no ntie de besi na ya beto aso ho na bibianso ayekama yeba bidafo ba na o ma be papa mu e de ama
onkwe so won micro
mama bibia
because every need there say there on say anka every for empire ko Capo bonso bia mo wa
on kasa on fa hwemai
na woni say Henry Asante Jum so makotwe ni video bia bo
tete de no so no 2014 no obo na tete mo chiba say siga ye gine World Cup ne ye dey but wo mu de no so ye dey because na tete mo no mo ko pram Oma pram timi ampram na mo so bae de bia sika no mo de ko pram edu ba bi mo so mo be edifice Black Stars ba ho no mbeda omo nkoda hotel biom e ma mo twa homa mu nyina ayede but ye hu hotel na mo si na
ma sada be bo
ensem ho
nti ye mo
de ye so mo gino mo na so ye football no de o ma so ma nye ball no ya wan ye ti ye ka godie mu nsem mo na mo ye in charge of game superior say de mama adwuma na amebo
because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye mo ECG so ye do like and din ye bo ti say ball ko ya
agro no ko forma yes ye bom din
bucket din
ye ka chem
say
mo nyina mo na so
yes
wo mo be ka no cra chem mo Clifford the United States Clifford yen chow na no pay wa sorry I will monitor ndwuma dem za anajo ho but still na ojine ma o she yen chow na no
Clifford be
and ya Clifford chiba for ya
boy be am smart man also the Clifford me se be ono
bacho
so
I know that so hey go pass baba
Cliff
wo na senior boko de Stephen Bodi
Capo
boko de
nyame adom bia cheye
okay
so boko de
ani
so ni obi aka
David
okay so ni obi aka there
me ni obi aka
ani na just say
so what did he
I made bibi kakra
okay
but enya no kwa no medi ne
okay
made bibi kakra
was that bibi fufro
I had there
okay
ya funo itwa Wontumi nkase
okay
ti made bibi kakra
okay
when you tell them so nya bibi ani
so no amantem tina ya mana biane no mama ya mana bibi
onzi ya be aduane na odi ne na
asa be so amantem body
ne di openo
da kwa ne de
we no do openo na ase wenya
okay okay
I don't know a problem I also system level no do
Mate boss c'est pas problem c'est pas problem was it Vozina twin brother Newton yeso was Vozinha pa
Newton nkrofo amozo
no so ye eyi na dia ba Clifford was also Vozinha pa I'm say Vozinha brother no okay you jam so dia ba
wame mo wa di wani mo no
okay
mo na Christianity yeah
mo na Christianity
yeah me homo bi awa ni mo
mo ba djuma be monitor obi a
meza bread in the school feeding
project
yeah you so chibi koso
koso no
aseche say
no dia na hyew so
yeah you so ma akoko epese ku akoko ma say we no ya koso ni akoche foforo meza ya koso ro ya tra say no koso no sakoko ya no ayese
okay
koso ubuzo ku akoko anu o ma meka se no bra if I swear anto akoko no koso na say ya re say you read akoko meza ya koso na say
obi ay muso so obi
muso so ya na
bibi ahye no so so muso koso rame
ana no o ma ni tibo na di ba se ala ka se no
why muso koso
o muso ahye wo so za no mu ka
bibi ahye so me nya hwe
bibi ahye
no bibi ahye me so bibi anya hwe okay me just be pia bonte ke na se bom mi hu
yeah ba ko tumrika
o control pa
o say
yeah ba ko tumrika
oh na some don't say some of these things may prove no easy.
Wo ebusjaye ba
na Vozina
de also Vozina.
It's that Newton Latte Vozina.
Wow, Newton Latte.
Me yama me TikTok. Yama me obrafo.
Yabi eno de
yama me cheddar.
And the twem.
Onim. It depends on the way you oti no. No,
what the depends on the way you oti. Ko ho hune. Wa no kakra, afro kakra, ese Vozina. It's a Newton Vozina.
Koso no person when you can know me dirty no.
Wo obusia ye ba na afia be papa mu ma ba enti wana wate wo mun kana ye be di enkomo no opi opoku Warren woni LeBron mu opposite stadium ho no ma OG Menswear as a stadium mo ma bie mu pa enti opi ayenchi a woni LeBron mu fa inshu ni agrokra new
Capo
game na Morocco France and I feed the other stories here transfers.
Yeah, Bruno Echo Asna pay stories no me interest e ho mo kakra Karima Demi Deco ne ba sampani for the official bid akot table no so player no notify Borussia Dortmund say be the table no so with 1 year left on the contract he wants them to consider the deal. He prefers to move to Catalonia.
Okay.
And also me interest then Manchester United going in for Andre Santos of Chelsea and also so me interest kakra but any kakra na back the big game no so Morocco or Bodietia France. It's a big game but baby Arsenal could do no amo pe player or the niema mienu beba or the back ba fine or the mienu so ba Arsenal for me ehia mienu ni nyina. They won the Premiership, Champions League, last 2 seasons, last season, Arsenal, we are also talking about Arsenal, Timo. I can say with confidence, only a starting number 9. Because Pedro Mikel Arteta and Wakofa Jokers by there are certain games that are not demanding for the fluidity, the movement of Kai Havertz. So I never bench Jokers. Because if you say Jokers best serve as arrowhead, why more of a target man at centre backs in between a bullying. So game with there up a fluidity, up a flexibility, up a lot of movement and rotations in the final third. Or for Kai Havertz. But about Sami Busa one question say, so Osimhen or team or Haaland or team or Mbappe attacked his brain be you free lineup. What systems anybody Haaland in a free game say game with it me say Haaland contract because I want to play. They are at a certain period in their career why establishing one. But my direction say Joker is there fair or gusto person why establishing at a level or establishing yet or hormone. And so Mikel Arteta so me who said to be a car ball game we already demanded for Joker's back of another number. So that position is still vacant.
Okay.
And it's all for being able to Honma. Now check areas I did that Honma, Bruno Guimaraes, of course, or back as a starter, or Ma Metra bench at 28 years. The experiences with Newcastle. But he improved certain areas of the field.
Yeah.
When I'm a person Arsenal for ehwe no mo de kofa player ba first of all se Mikel Arteta bought double pivot 1 and 2 the imagine chem say Bruno bet me abo as a 6 no ama Declan no abo as pivot 2 or 8 or me nyina so bet me rotate because it to be a Declan no say opponent no nye high intensity opponent a otimi ba gibo no bi ediko but say early size no otimi ekọ kakra na ya gibo no de aba Bruno would really strengthen Arsenal midfield no sana madwene kire me the experiences his tenacity how are you unrelenting as a midfielder no oba wetimi aba be improving FIFA Andrew Santos then me hunu so
adentia
our experience or EPL num or experience or Bob Strasbourg 45 games 17 goal contribution 45 games for Chelsea 9 goal contribution so check here or Bob 45 for Bob 47 or so 45 so another one will have 40 plus Baku 9 goal contribution and the other one 17 for Strasbourg. Of course Chelsea and near Strasbourg level the difference is it's Baku 17 goal no Baku 9 goal contribution you understand. But let me allow me na me break it me point bi wa ha ya na ba you can player ni profile no e fit Manchester ni profile no fit Barca you can profile na e gya ho ko you can profile and the side of work say etuo your peso your AK47 you say
okay
and the side of work say car your Opel your Nissan your truck your way and side of work say asa your adwa your Zonto your kete your way
to ka profile unwi
unka hwe. But near the show doing come quickly near and majority of the conversation we talk about tactical profile.
Okay.
But you have 4 different profiles. Tactical profile, technical profile, medical profile, and of course psychological profile. And it's all for player about baby Juma within that sort of profile and so analyze it. Now let's talk about tactics. Majority them say we over to about 6 and about 8 rotating between the two on a copy between about.
Yeah.
Technically, obetini aboshecha bane na benkum akoni farm na ye. He's versatile. He fits there. How about the medical profile? Boy, how about the medical profile? Does he possess that consistency? Medically, or a fit na injury state to say.
So may assess bibi ansa no mako.
Yeah. Media Manchester fans have been alcohol. Say player no mokofana ba no. Mo hwe ni bo o de na rush wo gbe obo betwa bo vivio say. Sa no mo de giachi. But there's a bit of risk be on the medical table no so pacho what you say. Say Hazard be free Chelsea na man focus say nyanya tatis say on and you free o job on bo. Lay technical. Pra. That is in the medical profile. Medical profile no one share players ni bebremu jabord bon tem jack we shemu medical profile no mo bon na mu de no mo so when medical profile that say we need to speak to it.
Ka hu bi na Chelsea jana na
one omo program be 2 Caicedo ni Enzo or the competition be bro mo is your friend that we be turn akoko be de kwa it is what turn akoko be de na chesa akoko no taye koso ofie otaye moso na bia wo hu ye ada pro table mu kakra na no kofa no se chale ntwa akoko no quick no to
I think the injury when last season unknown injury or 16 days.
Okay.
Unknown injury or 16 days. But baby I'm new team by Adrian was unknown injury. Nobody was even able to classify.
ACL
and be at Chelsea for Athena say who say adi we dey okwa. Ebe boy because be an very okay.
Sure. Okay.
So, Mammy Tremor quickly, I'm in and Karima J. Mako Bassa. Say, deal official, I'll be happy.
Okay.
Or you're a super player. Not at the level of the conversation yet, but was show glimpses, say, about the level no between our ball. And I mean, players are daring. So, we know the ball in a so that is the guy.
Push you.
Yeah. Oh, medical the game no. But said the medical profile didn't come no. Yeah, kasa ba we the tactical profile. He fan no born, he fan no betimi start here compete. We no otimi switching na nimi no nyina. But they comfortable no eh right no. Okọ left ho. No wa invert. Ti said na Coutinho ni Hazard mo. Eh ye obase aso said la mi mo ne. Olise mo ye no. We susu timi ye bi. Na we no otimi sa leading line no.
Okay.
And to be general line actually arrowhead no so to be say actually. Right ho and one tanko. But behind the striker as a 10, as a second striker, look, the functions are different. Second striker Juma is different from number 10 Juma.
Okay.
And a left wing also so to me boho. My left wing when I go found to the Gordon bar the other day. Patrol who they making. And not Madrid James said, and I pass a person on Rafinha.
Yeah, say no more say do we no quad. Say the course or chain. Say do we be a complete na ela for the 150 ne buy me major Rafinha kwa mana.
Had ye me two chema Madrid. Rivalry nipa no ho for crying come for no. Rivalry nipa no ho for crying come for no.
Okay.
Che. Oh mama kra ntra fie da o. Wa so say yi obetin da bia
o fe so da bia wa so nye.
You can for rivalry. But Madrid that omo ya me jada omo e player omo pen no. They still keep the value. Omo ton wo. But the moon jojo no money value no said that. But some player no the obey no turn no cry now go fu
to be value na ba form.
Rafinha says Saudi bet me be 150. Rafinha me ye the Manchester cry ho bet me be 83 ho. But to the omo mo beto we no na omo other potential suitors now analyze them say no mo kura mo hia no. No man jire ya na say tisu kakra. Finally
this han komo no nkwanse nkomo di ne this time.
Madrid chem say Rafinha kra all call World Cup no. Because look wingers nyina are explosive. Na nima ekura mo o spring bi na ya na da de atwum no. E yo mo ankle or omo knee. Wingers omo ankle or omo knee. E start say how mo it dims off the explosiveness in their game. Tamana say ko accelerate no the ball ne fall ho no. Ne ankle no ha no na ne kotodwe no and they had because mienu na the key joints. Yeah. And Rafinha no started so kotodwe no. He's not coming back to the intensity na wonim no. That's I'm for him. That's why they are looking for people with intensity. Adayemi, Gordon. But what I'm coming to say. But then, a second dear Rafinha home community see no value no general. Imagine say Kabasa anya Rafinha 150 from Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Capo. Qu'est-ce qu'elle met bibi au market ou?
Sure.
Adayemi say Dortmund for dey no mo ya kan wan ya kibit ma jiro mo be 30. Let 120 akofa Alvarez the number. Rashford touch in the entry. Someone who's in so I did media Sebastian such mechanical couple a big
good
deal
business.
A good, very, very good business. I did my best for. Yeah, quite game and so properly.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, France and Morocco. I am a yaso me no share ha. I am yaso me no share stage we say pa.
I could be free.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Me no exciting.
Yeah,
very exciting. I mean, when we talk about exciting in football, naturally yana on the ball no team no kra ball no team be en kra ball na structure na yana kasana packing the bus and biemu na mobi said they Arsenal for you. But I'm telling you Simeone ni Antonio Conte no money Jose no more Arsenal o may enjoy Mikel Arteta pa o makasa no so structure without the ball is very exciting. When we speak of being excited o share match aye who say ball no kra opponent no ball no pepa o kra o utilize spaces two teams we nyina no a demonstrate this Capo menya sure say Morocco for call omo boardroom na mo ye omo video analysis obi be page ba say let's think about how to close Mbappe menya sure
maybe
they will not even there.
Yeah.
Now France propensity of France getting a penalty against Morocco no Capo me the bet to be 80%. Yeah, game way.
Saisi also be
the high probability. Say France benya penalty. Dear team Morocco. Yeah, me the 80%.
Dintia.
Tournament where I buy you know attack and I decisive. Yeah. Spain 82. Defenders are who G omuti. But Daniel Passarella. Or Argentina ni Franco Baresi or Italian Oscar Santos or Brazilian omo nyina jiomoti after say your boss spend it 2 years no obia o Daniel Passalera your bobo mu nyina din Germany 2006 check center backs how do be yomoti but the World Cup we say it has been for attackers your bobo we Messi say Mbappe say and one ebekeka Ghana dey is Jordan so because goals no am is semenyo so look Mbappe speed now one the lack of pace in the Moroccan defense no I bet to differ. I want to be holding Mbappe. I'm about to drop a ball at all line actually. Look, and Yassine Bonoun, and yeah, one of the goalkeepers will be exiting the goal area, so about a clear ball. So imagine I anticipate say France may for the not drop a ball, or at least drop it through pass. At the back line actually, saying a Morocco defense and a better respond.
Any issue no.
I'm better responding with pace or tackle. And if you do now, be you born torch here, and you want 2 pennies away. Either you are matching the pace, or can you penny at your good form? So me busa me ho say, it's a drop more watch you no. And a chardy ready more Morocco for the backline 4 and 5. Say Roman Saïs and then I forget the call. These 2 guys let me hold Mbappe to a station. I'm not hold
crowd or caution or yellow card away from some qualifier. To one share.
But do see the Ayana won you know. Yeah, analysis I am a crown. Oh, you know, now crappers all called yellow, no sacrifice more money qualify. Jomensa you be my refuge. Jomensa you be my in Nigeria or one of the countries or the record. Yeah. Do that share. It be a game where the man in next move. Yeah. I see yellow card be anymore. A bad in hand.
Yeah, no way.
A bad in hand. So Mbappe speed, you know, it is the biggest tool for France this evening. It is the biggest tool. What I think Morocco bet me here is to cut the bridge between Michael Olise and Kylian Mbappe and then force Mbappe to come deep for the balls. And not there a feasible. Say, I'm more disrupting the circulation from Olise feet at the final third, you know. Because Olise is a physical guy. He only loves to play, stick the ball to his feet, and then start in the distribution. You know. Now, many space on the argument also. If you want to stay very physical around Michael Olise, or distracting him. So, Capo, so Morocco for your video session. Nasa will be big and Saka say, "Oh, coach, Mbappe move kwa ho. Mbappe hold my drop kwa. Drop kwa coach. Mbappe say okay. Zone no dominate. Also, any box you know." Center back and hold on. On man fifi, on fifi need your ma. I didn't hear. Find out how he gets the balls. Or so listen the call, Dembele the call. And when the analysis wrong, desire do the call. I said, okay, then let's forget our Mbappe. Let's cut one of these guys off. Let's just say be a Due Dembele Olise hono. Sa bridge ne sa ubu ba kugu. Na Mbappe na day aba deep or bad deep and now lessen pressure no the amount defense no. If you want to cater for Mbappe, those balls in the bar, you commit big errors because you need to be matching the pace, you know. You'll be forced to foul. The game we saw about our World Cup in attack is in the show. I'm qualify come attack in your show up on Kwana. I'm qualify come
anyone here Juman Kwan the out team with him qualified. France
are blessed with 3 players are more embody. Men can say more embody what is called a goal. Look, Mbappe is a finisher. Olise is a creator, and Mbappe no, what the hybrid. Yeah. O creatisha. Dembele no na make no. Mbappe no a finisher, Olise no a creator, and Dembele no o creati. Asasu to me share. Oh, they are not quite. See because the perfect balancer. You don't need it. Mbappe free box no Dembele create. Make a 9 no. Mbappe free box no so or call left wing or call do ho. So France anyone no there. What you need to do is to make sure say obey disrupted kwanya boss no fast call the final third no for Morocco. So mo be here tonight omo to atena dikai.
Omo can chef first goal.
Yeah.
Egypt dey be.
No. Morocco is different from Egypt.
Okay.
Egypt no history chase omo. But omo kodru no. Omo trimo na so ho die da so much kodru. Even exiting from the group stage. Okay. Now I recorded them all. In every stage I was like, "Hey, chale yenye." And that 10 minutes, you know, Morocco is different. Morocco no crown no France for no. France a G players a free Morocco France in Spain. Omienu. Who is Morocco and Portugal so tete obi. So Morocco no an empire boss say o here France or anybody. Okay. But couple game nobody decided the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes.
The first and the last 20 minutes.
Yes. It's a game near 90. Yeah. 45. Yeah. It will be in one side of the game, but then the better 20 and then the last 20.
Wow.
So me go for Morocco. Margin ne makoma nyina.
Morocco.
Yeah, because France for has Spain wani mu ho, and Argentina ho. And ka we mu view because oh the permutation. We mu no stop we mu no. Na Argentina because we bet Argentina but Morocco ntumi Argentina sa ama me.
Yeah.
And ka we mu no Arab for two French for mon fantaso. Prepare mo ho.
Okay.
Come on prepare mo ho. Na ka Argentina no anim ho no.
We root for Morocco.
Full support tonight.
Mati Morocco for Dasi. Na yametoa so predictions no bet me di aba Mauga Lamba say correct score no 3-1 for France. Or 2-2 na France a win on penalties extra time. And so the penalties and I say extra time okay. And we do di aba ewo ha I just say I don't some di emawo Miza Brana Ebishim Kakama and Steven so.
Yes, Capo, my initiative for you, and I think they may touch you on the World Cup in the quarter final so. But a brief discussion on the transfers are not yet discussed. I think say for Manchester United and the kind of results that almost anymore. Truth be told, almost signings no more year category B, category C signings no Manchester United. This is not to say say enye adwuma me nyame and football is sometimes unpredictable.
Yeah.
We have a Vitinha ko fire or the BP Paris Saint-Germain. We can say no a proper grade C, ni grade B signing and I'm a Capo.
Yeah.
But then you who Vitinha say Vitinha one of the best defensive midfielders we are say. So the onus to transit from being a grade B, grade C player, dependent on two things. One, the player. Two, the coach. So, fact ni na sisi ya ne nkomo sisi ya me no kasa sisi ya yete anoma ye discussing yoma. Kasa sisi no kure ne say Manchester United Andre Santos or a proper grade B. Edison ye grade B ni grade C signing. Monfantum trimusa. These are not world beaters.
Okay.
It inform be two trimu be yen te said ye. Wako sign Tramene bi ana wako sign Vitinha bi ana wako sign. No, just put it at the back of your mind.
Okay.
Then be hopeful. Say the player himself and the coach will be able to create an environment a couple. A bit me mom. Obi betina fi akasa na aboa. Shada ku betimi aboa met Andre Santos statistics in the Premier League and let us have a proper discussion. Now, competing in the league with Chelsea, competing in the league with Arsenal, competing in the league with Manchester City, you are competing in the league with Liverpool. So, yombu say won komo we say pa Capo. Chelsea Enzo Fernandez ne Caicedo anameboa. Yeah. So me busa wo Andre Santos no or better than Enzo Fernandez or Caicedo or Chelsea. Yes or no?
No.
Very good. Then what you're moving fast. Ni ako Liverpool or better than McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then you're moving faster. Ni ako show obi to say Manchester City or Rodri. Beboa.
Yeah.
Was that Elliot Anderson the Nakao or better than any of the two? Yes or no? Then quickly, no one bar not Arsenal or Declan Rice or Zubimendi or better than any of the two.
No. You are better.
I said, I'm no discussing. I said, I'm the Kakan face.
Yeah.
Me say, Monfantum Trim say. Signing now Manchester United a proper grade B ni grade C signings. But the reality is football nyoma mienu necessary. Coach ojina bench. And a team environment to make create their manner. Yeah. It is susuma hooks.
And control.
Ne try na discussing it said they wako sign a world beater.
Okay.
In the Premier League, passes completed per 90 minutes 51.49 or also 13th in the midfield rank in the Premier League. Passing accuracy 90.09 or ranking 9th among the top midfielders in the Premier League. Dual success 61.98 or ranking 4th in the Premier League. Tackles per 90 minutes 2.65 per every single 90 minutes or ranking 25th. in the Premier League. Interceptions per 90 minutes, or rank 15th in the Premier League. The only thing he comes among the top 10 percentile, dual success. The dual success. Now, we are Manchester United in here. There's a reason why sometimes you need to be frustrated about certain side, because maybe I'm United Tony towards to in terms of almost fair signings and almost penal. Totally different from going in for Andre Santos. Do you know why? The statistics better screen is about graph. Man United 2 main options are normal Pomi Elliott and the Sinufi about Matheus Fernandes. The reason why they were looking at these players near said not only a jack of all trades, almost to me pass it, almost to me progressive passes, almost to me carry. Capo, almost to me able key passes, and at the same time almost to me tackle. So they are not only a master of one kind of role in the midfield, they move in diverse ways. They could help. 18 United normally ready some and they are bent on picking any one of them.
Sure.
It is all check graph in the best season the man Andre Santos now Strasbourg Meboa. Now Manchester United compare Tchouaméni. There are level of similarities between Tchouaméni and Andre Santos, which has to do with their quality very good. This is the graph Aname Peno. Now where Andre Santos Tamana or Strasbourg. Tamana Andre Santos aba Chelsea. Ana Tam Aurelien Tchouaméni. Man United did to me say when you form a Komokotiska Cotonou Real Madrid deny day. Aba. Now if you are looking at the graph here, Andre Santos Strasbourg no and then we hear Mudinya Capo and only purple color. Then Andre Santos Chelsea afiwe no and then red no. Ana Tchouaméni the blue color this season. Now our graph ni dia on Tchouaméni omo equal when it comes to duels ana meboa. Ehona statistics na mebo eni na ho odi ngina meboa. Omo equal in duels. Then omo equal in possession won by checking progressive passes. Ne check ball carrying. Ne check the different positions. Then you understand say or ya ne Tchouaméni say.
Okay.
It's United not going in for Tchouaméni now. Move say Tchouaméni I extend no. And I'm going far Andre Santos because they believe there are little similarities or 22 years so make me improve it with time. But the difference between the two signings here say statistically they may be close, but mentally and being ready for the top level football, Tchouaméni prove it time and time again. He's there. It's a Hona United the better. Then now I hear Andre Santos and Matheus Fernandes. Andre Santos and Elliot Anderson. Capo had anything. The only thing Andre Santos at the chain Matheus Fernandes and Yoma Miensa duels, forward passes in terms of his percentage and the number he does by checking key passes, checking progressive passes, checking possession won, checking carrying. Matheus Fernandes, he does a lot of things. And Yoma Miensa. It will come out in the Andre Santos is more specialized in 3 things. Forward passes, the number of how accurate it is, the number of checking the duels. But when it comes to a midfielder affecting the game from the deep, Obeka's a line breaking passes, yes, agreed. But all the statistics here, the entire United call for Matheus Fernandes, you could see it. So Otimi the same as Elliot Anderson. So also Timi as compared to Andre Santos. Capo signing out United we crumple Elliot Anderson. Look at the gap. Look at the gap.
Manu.
A grade B or grade C.
More expectation.
And Obia son can say any Tiasie. What the 2 Premier League midfielders maybe must sign. Now the 2 carrying no more only on for Premier League now. Andre Santos no way today. Name you could hope. Say Michael Carrick. Any team ni beti ma be amana ye dey.
Afa.
We nya afi na mo be dress na be hye na tade aba ni to say that moon sign Tchouaméni. Manchester United moon sign Casemiro. We Casemiro mo level un sign bi. Fatu trim. Put it at the back of your mind. Na en expectation bebre en continue so dey say on na be your savior. If it works out fine and work here no what na baby di no ahwe. But I think United specifically went in because they did not get Tchouaméni, they did not get Matheus Fernandes, they did not get Elliot Anderson. That is it.
Okay.
Capo. we now oba no ba be tackle oba be ball line breaking passes the injury situation they can di ho komo kakra but I think in a nutshell don't put so much expectation on him.
Okay.
This is not to say he's a bad player. Mema Hebo away in the junior youth ranks of Brazil or a solid player. But I see what do Manchester level say United they rebuild the midfield or no and they be soon abe ken kon no de e mbrene nkrabia na ebe kire.
Okay.
Barcelona for any ade Karima de yemi pa. Ba mahu ade bia ma me yema hyeme. Ni injury record nye. Ni injury record nye. On your screen, Capo adwuma we say last season how many days not in a fee? 30 days.
30 days, yeah.
With 2 different injuries and amebwa.
Yeah.
I know me say how many games?
4 games.
Last 2 seasons 24-25 for fee how many days?
72.
How many types of injuries?
2.
Or fee how games do doesn't know say?
17 games.
Last 3 seasons 23-24
68.
How many types of injuries?
4.
Or fee how many days?
10 days.
Last 4 seasons 22-23 or fee how many days?
119 days.
How many types of injuries?
4.
Or how many games no me say?
20.
21-22 how many days no fee?
43.
With how many types of injuries?
4 injuries.
How many games?
10.
Capo.
As I also prepare
from 2018-2019 season. From 2018-2019 season, are there any more full season without an injury that?
If you 2018-2019.
Or more full season, I won't pra that.
Wow.
Numerical profile and yet. And the money you dangerous you had the last 5 no.
Yeah. Honestly, they're very deep.
Had the last 5 no 10 games, 20 games, 10 games, 17 games.
Yeah.
The injury profile yet. Is he a good player? Yes. The skill set in the technical ability was so.
And you maybe know you prepare the Barca for the manager.
Emre Nebechere because Barcelona team also knows as if flick so much or true musu so tripa. Am I review? Say enche be last season a dream maybe not Barcelona players ni na obi anya one specific type of injury.
Yeah.
Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, omo na Pedri Muna, they were having one specific type of injury. Obi a puli, hamstring, obi a puli, obi a kwano a puli. So Barcelona might be making a good signing in terms of potential or talent. The profile, the medical profile, no, Capo.
Asemo.
A honor question, no
problem.
Problem. A honor question mark. And I think just maybe on Cuesta Tower Barcelona. On person manager be on Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal Bokakra. No pra, but Lamine Yamal therefore no so no. Say league ne share ne eboko na nima. Their stages I want to mean shut down bench you. You see that's where sometimes the problem is. The quality of the player missing him. And then Spain for no so timi abom mo den sa de Lamine Yamal sa ko World Cup ni biem. Aba na basa for ne twetwe mo na say gida bi kam ma akora na nyina home. Wo timi no so training ground square pra. Oh. Na Karima, we knew Karima Day me. Was that Chelsea Copeno?
Yeah, the guy when he break.
The reason why Chelsea stopped the deal here because of some of these things. I'm only hoping because he's a fine player, very fine player. Let more be another only born. He's a very fine player.
On a basa for nation.
By injury, so the Okota sign players also suiting me injury so kakra. Na player no nimbo na de bia o Mercedes services so fast one day. That's I say. You see, for France ni Morocco, nuanom ntokwa.
Yeah.
You see, there's a beautiful story between the two of them which can never be separated. Now, amafo nim say Moroccans dominate war Netherlands. Omo okronim bebre after Netherlands elimination, who dey see okromo no. Yeah. Morocco 46 streets, but Morocco for doors one kasa. And France can put chance say the omo Netherlands. Yeah. Now, there are reasons to it, and there are reasons to why Morocco can Arabic, and at the same time, their second language, they be more kind of more French. because Opimo Morocco see a lot of omo do na won in French kasa na omo kan also what check between 1912 to 1956 we call something the Treaty of Fez which ensured the say France for dia no mo di Morocco for so no on betimi atwam no matimi nya omo fa ho by 1956 now you look at the trend of it now Morocco did not cede omo bibia to the French people so omo na manage and omo control it. But things that came around with Omusi Kasem, any administration, some of these things in India, omo dem are French for so money and control, even after independence. So omo pick a little bit of things from how the French works in terms of administration, how they operate, how Omusi Tidi Omojuma, and in Yoma Bibre. It will form there is no difference between them and the French. That's why whenever they meet, certain things are equal, are like equals. As Omo for the relationship between Hakim and Mbappe, it goes beyond football. Because Ibrahim Diaz, the level they feel so much comfortable with these people. So it's about the colonizers versus the people because there are a lot of roads, a lot of things they did in Morocco and France for Nebeye. France for Nebeye. A very difficult game. Does this Morocco team look better than what we saw in the last 4 years? I think no. Anna almost Sabah Messi almost top scorer. World Cup we see. Sabari almost game we see.
Be affect you pa.
And say Kabi.
And say Kabi mo. And Zeri no mobi. Kabi so amabi. Ono so mobi. It's a Buadi more time. Buadi no so eja France ho. Ebe bo Morocco. It's up to him to. So there are so many key battles within the game will be proven on. Kabi won't start game ni crown mobi kra. What can be buy Kabi crown mobi? El Canus nebo. El Canus.
Yeah. Canus so no yellow card.
Or yellow card. Say Sabari Freeman is a different player that comes in your Kabi and I see. Omunya bobi. As a din unai, and almost second best player in the team.
Yeah.
How consistent and brilliant he is. On the Trameni be in a free game another key battle. Then the Hakimi Olise. See who know Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain by Munich. We are about to see it again. Then Mazraoui. Any Dembele mo, any Kylian Mbappe, any Desire Duemo, we will be there to see it. With the kind of quality of Medanedi. I'm about to that's who team on started. Now if I get ball last 4 years, Omobi Samri. Roman Sai's ball last 4 years, Omobi Samri. But I have France team now. Opperman Kano last 4 years he was there. Trameni last 4 years he was there. Theo Hernandez last 4 years on no cry the share goal. First goal on the share. Julius Koundé he was there.
So experience.
Rabiot was there. Mbappe was there. Dembele was there.
So they full squad.
It is only Simona Desire Duemo on Wabe to someone kakra. Sofiane Rahimi on the replacing Sabari. It is El Kabine honestly the omo gbogbo because Rahimi on abeshe 2 goals from the bench. Obabi anu abatu. No adwuma dan so. But this World Cup I think there is an unsung hero in the French national team. Yes, but I think Ope Mekano has been class in this World Cup. Superb.
But one must go to near Bomudia. We are German Fifi.
Internet, Rahimi no adwuma pa. I think this is a game
which one?
More day. Who say any day France lose the World Cup final to Italy.
That
2006.
Yeah. He any bit message. Okay. France will go misu.
And then da Zinedine Zidane pop him.
Marco Materazzi
come body to come born a boso panyai.
And then my France.
But I think for the French national team, the firepower they could talk, and I don't see how Morocco will be able to keep them quiet.
So France will be true.
I'll give France a double chance in this game.
Oh, that's it. Stephen Bray, now I'm say France for the year. Said ye Mike Ikano. Desire Kayano, I'm saying no. It me 2 6 be a care pa. Stibu. Yeah.
Okay, Capo. But I say, Barcelona call for Karim Adeyemi, the Nigerian.
Yeah.
Also pay for pa.
Sa. Never open no.
Also pay also difficult. You see, football actually said there is no shortcuts to glory.
Okay.
So glory is sustained. There is no shortcut to it. My Canada. So Barcelona have failed to win the Champions League for a very long time because of their poor signing. But how can you say a lot of people? So also breaking it down. No more to say.
Yeah.
And then I said, we've seen Real Madrid very active in the transfer window. Somehow a quick fix. So for the long-term succession. Now Barcelona team here ejina Jose say no. Any team mu do biasa.
Okay.
In fact, my man can in plain language.
Barca team
emu hapa. Omo team emu hapa. A team that hopes no reside with the 18-year-old. Now I say Rafinha so any issues at the World Cup. Injuries in the started later part of almost season, it was coming. Now knowing Barcelona as they are, I think they would want to do business with Rafinha. I see that happening. Sebia or Metona or Saudi for them to get the money. So for a side no Lusu Robert Lewandowski, not a per se. Or winning the UEFA Champions League, which has been their target.
Yeah.
La Liga, they are so much of a target for them. Barcelona are brepao. A team Akobo Europa League free. A team of free Champions League in the Europa League. That is not where they belong.
Yeah.
Real Madrid don't say or that level. No. Madrid thinking they say how they would dethrone Paris Saint-Germain from the Champions League trophy. No. I don't know the Omoshe. But to say signing Anthony Gordon, I feel no better gather experience of playing for a big club. That you say the Champions League, and I said we want to do well. Barcelona doing well in the Champions League semi-final place or being losing finalists.
Winning the trophy.
It is winning the trophy. So I think they are not being serious with their Champions League ambition. Meza say ni injury history ni papa or a fine footballer.
Yeah.
Lami Yama last season ya Pubaji at some point.
Yeah.
And Finfione when Frankie Dione, Pedri ne, Marc Casado and all Mojan Kai. A chill honey Akoya or Boma Spain, young centre back friends, Kubasi.
Paul Kubasi.
And Obia added the Zodon face to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Obia added Ebu Konate to Antonio Rudiger. And Omo Togum. Obia added the experience of Bernardo Silva at the Kamutim. And Barcelona still wants to win the UEFA Champions League. I do not think that I serious.
The preparation is not towards Champions League. We heard
football no. In try throw out. Until now, Timmy game beat me a chance. No Bogua or to us. The Omuye idea. We win a chance back home. Chance not so bad more marshal.
Quality.
It presents itself. Until time now we are so unstoppable. No, many inferior materials don't we use it. Now they boast about arguably the best midfield in the world. They had a very solid defense.
Yeah.
They had an attack and nobody wanted to meet them. And they are behind Lamy, Ferran Torres. Will Ferran Torres lead Manchester United's attack? I mean, per United for the answer because Andre Santos Obana. Yes,
Ferran Torres.
Yeah. Showing the quality and the United they penal. I don't know or leading attack. So they have to be serious, and I'm not seeing that seriousness in and I'll predict to say they will not be the UEFA Champions League winners. Say next season.
We're sure you started Champions League.
You started cravat. Ni omo ye there. You find Champions League.
That's a bit my shock you.
Omo shock you bia. Omo shock you bia. Omo shock you bia.
Karima dey mi ba ilami yama ho boys you Wontumi nyare.
Mbappe, Olise.
Well, no more, not so Mbappe.
Harry Kane. Australia. Dembele. Desiree Doué. Bradley Bakola. Almost so. Me may sure say Rafinha be free.
Oh, the Kikaku dey.
Sure so be free. So they have to be serious. If the Champions League is the ultimate for them, I don't see a team show signs of seriousness.
So much the Champions League.
I feel no more he say Julian Alvarez and we must say Yenton. You see, they need to be serious. Approaching it. Even Tottenham Hotspur I show much more seriousness than Barcelona. Sandro Tonali or Bob Barcelona ye the skill set na obo Barcelona ye obi pe Bruno Guimaraes e woni team o ma fa han omo Mohamed Kudus and omo Madison James Madison you see Papi Matassa so mo we actually supporting cast na omo fa Andrew Robertson. They are building a team because the relegation year last season they will not want to go on the same road. Barca are eyeing for the UEFA Champions League.
I'm gonna say last season Real Madrid focused on Mbappe money and they buy in as you said they be dominating La Liga no kusi Barca for ya.
Because our team they didn't have the stability in terms of coaching and the egos rise above the usual decibels. It shouldn't have been so. They have Jose Mourinho or more stability and more top quality ego. So who be
the last season story.
Oh, they have Jude Bellingham. They have quality to prevail. Jude Bellingham, Freddy Valverde, and Omakofa Silva Beckham. And Sanity.
Yeah.
And Omotogo. Some Zomu. So man, yes, sir. I'm a Hansi Flick. A Juma obey no abey kwa. Ati said the da won shata the pan we share was and I say uboto munye no we share was and so on so over to provision shop new review now at the so says abey ni mugase. So they've had the best coach, the quality coach, but man share me I can predict say no more transfer. No man is serious with their signing. They should forget about the Champions League before a ball is even kicked. Morocco a ball
France.
Yeah, it looked like France need any vulnerability or team. The story of Morocco manager Hopa. Oma Shasia says no Morocco amino a year in the sense of that kind chrome hofo ni nyina 5 million Moroccans and they live abroad. Unti unlike Ghana they because Kusija Jamfi a Ghana ni no almost cut down. So why na ye Morocco ni wadi 7 years what shall say
yeah.
Now whoever chooses to play for Morocco ajitum say the identity Morocco a woman among for Morocco as a second choice and as a second option.
Okay.
Morocco is the nation that they want to play for. In Tiajuma or Moyano. Or my invested me and let me read it about 11.2 billion pounds.
11.2 billion pounds.
In terms of infrastructure, among grassroots, name I am my bit mama as many as 26 stadium ubetimi abobo ho competitive games amana ye. So they mean business. They are not there for the fancy aspect of the game. They are there to win. Coach, you're then Wabi or say we are ready to win the competition. We want to win the competition. But Senia France for she goes ninti and my nko the other side of what game no omo vulnerable. I am a Sabari intimate game we be.
Okay, match we in a match,
but a gamer. The Moroccans will give the game to the French to play football.
About saying how
easy, sir. France for easy. The last edition almost show 2-0.
Yeah.
They were naive because before then, no my Spain Huajuma and no my Portugal Huajuma.
Yeah.
But this time around, an entirely different team no. France are doing very, very well. They are doing very well. Only reason to say France and Konanimu because a team blessed with this attacking potency. Newton Aka, it has been a World Cup of attackers and goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Midfielders Naira. Then share them who defenders and SR.
Goalkeepers and attackers now.
Yes. But the training facilities are France for or Clairefontaine. Oko Morocco, they will be pitches or Moboso. They have the same thing. So
infrastructure level, no.
Yes. BBN how they be intimidating. They have a goalkeeper. There was Sevilla in the Spanish La Liga. They have a player with me captain PSG money in Ashraf Hakimi. Into difference in a way. Difference no a hena will be who no. The BN home would bet me and intimidate you. The only thing, working on their psyche.
Okay.
Which coach not to bench and say he's ready. Enough is never enough for them. So when to me and lose semi-final, to them a failure. Be say they are beating and as they are punching above their weight. No.
Sanka France show the anchor.
Stadium no Musidia World Cup. For 103 something thousand capacity. The host is in a yard enviable. A yard or two sikagumu into a mukro muhon or protest and almost and then at the king at this real football movie bribis also mo play the Matthias say may the percentage be core education and health. As in Fanasamuko. The domestic league, this is a side. Out of the 26, I think say 18 of them, you warm aman on it. But some more bar who difference, Morocco production line, conveyor belt, load the goods, also. And you see, so a game, the perfect game at the wrong time. I would have wished to see this to maybe in the final or so. But unfortunately, our baby Omodri.
It's about free. Tell one to be free.
The France team not just 3 successive editions. Almost PM. I was the semi-final. I am all Morocco. Then
Morocco.
Yes. So coach then the technical team no Atanase. I am France team no who do my year. They are beatable. They can beat them. And so almost sure more. And ma obi intro say upset. Upset na when he say or less fancied only a lot are betting their head to omo. But they have more than enough. Rahimi or a Kabi Bebema at some point. And then Ayub Body, the storylines now revolve around him because he was ready, he played for the youth ranks. Oma man in the chance. And all the debut, or you had the World Cup.
Yeah.
A team that has prevailed against Brazil. Yemfo Mundia Grossa. The big boys now, because Omuni Spain abo, Omuni Portugal abo, and Ombeshi Brazil. They were not intimidated.
So it's time for them.
France may be the favorites of many for the World Cup, and also almost uncle final.
Yeah.
But if a neck coach Wabi, a tenacity, no, any tactical work in a year. A year Juma with this French side, they are beatable. Against Paraguay, they were suffocating. It was difficult for them. They needed a penalty and San Omo getting over the line. Against Morocco, they will suffer. And I dare many the transition of Morocco, so more attack here. They don't waste time. They say possession football, and my results will be team Bia or so focused on possession, results in the current dispensation. the Pep Guardiola wɔ Barcelona other coaches esua no who take a lead now be near and for result amount. The game is about quick transition, defending compact. So Morocco, I am all for Morocco
tonight.
I am all for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meda system board no ya ba fi na ya ba be ye enne o haw no ya be di nkomo pa e di ama na basafo no bofu na Steve amauga se Steve me ka kire o se Barca be G Champions League na show pa amauga
I need a hope of a fan who is craving for the championship.
Yes.
But we need to now reality.
Oh, okay.
It is daydreaming.
When I say Capo, of Chelsea, we hope they say Chelsea by the Champions League.
Oh yes.
So as a fan, there your hope is to.
So
it will be anyone who
Champions League 2012. It wasn't by accident. They had suffered their heartache. So they were building to achieve that. But I'll say because of Lamine Yamal, who is your trump card, you can't trample all of the clubs, other clubs.
Oh.
You need to build to win it.
Ademi.
That is how the Champions League.
Yeah, Basu. Na Ibrahim combat mu nya botrem se mu ne Barca bu dem se Barca for the oko masema na.
They have every
right to defend their club to love. You see, they are emotions.
But so we Lewandowski free team no. Now say Yenyanya who is replacing him. Say Lewandowski Koi Hurricane is there. I'll give them a chance.
Okay.
But Lewandowski Ko Afeni here say Yebenya Julian Alvarez. I will team him. Uyi ni Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres is Suma Tabana.
Ferran Torres are back on when they say Barca 4 person mo turn and omo ye bibia no akoshegu. I say NBA ban say you be say
last season even win the form by power.
Ferran Torres no me nim de wonu. Okay.
And your mommy and say we are say ultimate ni emotions in front free.
Yeah.
They be am catch us sports, religion, and politics.
Yeah.
You can never take. So if they are doing their stuff, allow them to do it.
Yeah, obi enchenaji. Well, yemra na yemhwe wo how ene Ghana for how. Enti mesese mu videos no yebefa my analyst no mu wie pe yebefa mu videos no afi ye din komo na ya we se de nneoma siko na me baso me how okay say also okay
omomwa me o ayi obatan me no discuss here no
soundbite bi o
ayi NSA boss no din komo bi
okay director general ya bofankra. Okay, nti mo my bites na fi yen say NSA Director General ya Mpofanka voice near radio ebiti na Steve edi abati Steve wo de
nti asami de wo ha ba se ne be ya etiefo zo be
hu de pese ya kan nti no
NSA odi nkomo say under 20 African Youth Tournament I won't say akoje
right no
say be host
or
say he's afraid to say we may not be able to host it. Now the Accra Sports Stadium is in a terrible state. I like people and I love people who are honest. The issue is about funding. Now French phobia baha omo abeshe state of your stadium na your one. Omo never train the way forward. You see?
Then you did not so kwaje you know.
Minim baby omokotana decide here. Unso ultimate tenampo ano o take decision trim your the power because you communicate so well with nature. The pona no anasa ote reserve be you always have to connect with nature. Eya na nioma okay. But you see, Capo, reality is that CAF, FIFA, Oma over Pampa Ghana. Until we feel we fail to work.
We have
been over pampered. nti panyin wampanyin dada akofo ado fa phone CAF ya te sɛ mo se ɛwɔ sɛ meet criteria bi we de on for ani nto papa na o ma 2 weeks bi ni nsiesie nneɛma ne bi na yɛ de abɔ yɛ Nigeria ne yɛ to Nigeria game no check date ne ma me meza mesrɛw yɛ ball first leg no babaya no World Cup yɛ kɔbɔ yɛ free me yɛ started qualifiers no babaya eduru baabi na CAF say no stadium no emiti ayinti wo say e free ho ya no an ye best sa baba ya seat no ana ye de call Accra and ye kososo bo mu ho and ye board the rest of the qualifying
game 25th match
Nigeria
2022
how many years
in Nigeria
now?
4 years.
So 4 years yeah.
So after 4 years we still have issues with stadium. And NSC penina or down no say the states no ono nye ni sika na also odi ye o enye ni sika nti asem na oka na o say it's about funding but ni nti America say you ye over pampered by CAF and FIFA and then say ba ye ni yi Somalia for ni Burkina Faso say mo venues ne nye ti wo say ye fly mo to Morocco mo amu pesika na mo ko ho na mo ko bo mo game no wo ho. Then no one revisit the topic. And the idea more they pride themselves say Ghana is a football nation. So you can be a football nation at HSA. The very faces of football nina Owomubi, which is infrastructure, which is marketing, which is sika transfers, player quality, league, BBO Wumbi. Sadi we nina oh yeah. Yes, we a football nation. It's in saying, Ashraf Hakimi called Pressabi, Koka say we are regarded as the Brazil of African football. And Uncle for a cochocho, yeah, I'm so crammy. Me mistake a cochocho. Cratch, well, Musana, but are you true? Are you true? They are really the Brazil of African football. Yes, they are the Brazil of African football. Mr. Hakimi, they are made true and factual. Because you can't be the Brazil of African football. The basic thing in here for football. I have venue. Only be Accra Sports Stadium. So we pictures, ne videos such now. I are terrible. So fresh rock VIP wa. Scary. Scary. Me say Durban Stadium no. Mo amoko VIP no udru ho a left na page oko ba cross post studio no obako round and round metals ni nyina rustic odas any tia but ye over pumped about man penny puti call through to Patrice Mochepe no panic also mam 2 weeks me ye painting
ebejiatu
on himself kotokone work a ball work share a work crowd work players no or man change you or more across stadium to why she to almost show mujesi ni sa na call Kimpiski. That is where now omu busy a hono mo ko change you or
any standard
na o share almost stadium baby almost see o makai no, almost say almost change you more Accra Sports Stadium dressing room. I was all pana Chelsea decision now taking now some the convoy crab foul. You are right to take that decision.
Go on with that.
Oh sure, move venue no, move dressing room no.
Now the Baha.
Now the Baha. At the says can in the Bejao. Now the knock off for trotro. Wabra Ujao Land Cruiser ne ECC so. Yeah. It is an insult. Me media, me interest in the MPP and I say I don't belong to politicking. I belong to nature.
Yeah.
And I say nipa be edina adwene be ye adwuma. Ebe ma na adwene no wa activate no. No waja affiliation. You were a human being before you became an NDC person or MPP person. Until who are there far as a human being naturally. I will say you're fair. Say ye progress here. Who I will say, oh, we are progressing. Inti ye nyina yemba together. But Ghana so a football nation. ɔman na ankasa ni academy ɔman na ankasa ni baabi a hyɛ blasters converge a ɔmo hyia nti ewia sɛ Alisa mesrɛ o client a ɔne ɔmo yɛ adwuma ka kyerɛ sɛ ɛda yi mu ɔmo mɛda hɔ yɛbɛgye ne afɔ so ayɛ training baako mmienu bi wɔ Accra Sports Stadium which is not the best venue no ɛnyɛ fit baabi a scoreboard no wɔ akyire hɔ no nyinaa ɛyɛ a time bomb
nti wogye sɛ yɛbɛtumi a hosti tournament no
the thought of even hosting ne kwan sɛ ba wotrim ɛte sɛ wote ha yi na wo sɛ wonya sɛ wɔ a mehe a wofi opɛ maybe say are you okay
always a grand yes
any kwa say ba utrim esi dey na say ba utrim say o koje ade abe hosti I saw papa de jana o de chairman say
famisi
me asame ha me say me how okay, so what the other na menya cassette am pacho, my wo the other frame.
You still
but you will the other frame.
That's it.
So you call walk up and 1 2 3 4 5. You need venue be a bit maka say we need a walk up.
Yourself say we dey call walk up near the nyai.
Now ni made ya na me ya. Pastor Mensa Utabe ya penny ya metie ni ba because he teaches wisdom.
Yeah.
Say mpanyifo yi enya opportunity into kwan crowd ka will pardon them.
Yeah.
Omampanyin ko Fosi Stadium in 2006. At that time na the standard emre twemko. Minim se obema me menya mreka crash Shadrack say me send new videos will be maybe Morocco there na nka wahwe. So still awa. And yet see Accra Sports Stadium. Enya fit for purpose. Baby edru. I was thinking dwirigu. Near your fofro. And you see a be painting.
New paint asem.
Near regrassing.
You hear proper renovation.
Yes. A mere sign who ko and yet say Hana ya no dainty. Ya no dain.
Fini this so fini a so 2 pack so.
Say me hwehwe mu na you say you.
Yeah.
So I did ya bayire we dwura na ni nyina ba bi ha.
Edwura so.
But a mere near ko. Me say ye ko South Africa baby e koye training no our outskirts kakra omo bobo na the whole pitch no so on nam hu no mark you are high to
yeah ba fix it you know my ben cry
so cry. Now do you understand sir being born a Ghanaian is a punishment by God?
We sure
now wa nkasa wa bra bo wo fam no wo sure.
And yeah, we need to move.
Okay, you have every right. No, you have every right not to agree. No.
On my Ghana.
You have every right not to agree. I don't want you to agree with me. No, but there are a lot of people also they agree with me. So NSA boss said we need funding. Stadium no near fit. We can't host the EPSA hosting. Now mine more Decha Americano. Obi te suffer be so for 3 years fasting and prayers. Say me ban visa no.
Still na mfa.
Onim see that was so.
Yeah, so do American busy or mono as I man the MZ mono.
You see, we can do things better. We can get things right. You beat me ayama it is possible. Me message I don't know. You beat me ayama na ye. But we can only do that. See change your mindset. Your mind. I fair. May I hear the right things because stadium way from 2008 and I say 206 this year 20 years in it.
Who she be?
I was say you boo baby goo. I was say a year for from.
Oh, Mati, you're bringing to first my medals. Senior.
Wonder.
Okay. Nah.
Wonder we.
Wow. Now some of kind of idea. Steve, as some of kind of idea. Say maybe personal. Yes, sir. So ni butum but enche menyeska
personal
but Steve there I say I can say new
Capo
ako work up na ba
Baby Steve na mo ba nyina no interesting conversations topics high baby a cost starting kra no na me busa me say brebi agikum ba ya say mon call Dr. Kwame posted my branch say enko training free ho ba nyina no na park ya no mu dwane o
yeah okay you go park ni almost football so e kwa so no problem by
so it was like even a branch say kra na ye private owned no privately owned or nipa na say oh Ghana mo betimi use bi na ye koro kra na ye ni kwan ye de beko okay enfant one mo other number back me yes stadium we a standard oh he fa na car for standard na say because we've been here na car for beka kire say muni nkrofo ho a ebetimi adwuma na ye betimi ama mo personnel sa ebetimi adwuma na be standard with respect to lighting seating ticketing you may break off a can was about 2-3 years ago
okay
but me sure say response no akosa Capo and the baby me person me shepa na me draw Ghana for adwene say me te say your racket ne the football crofunu bi edi animu no can come okay me can free home but me te say media people no bi crofunu bi discuss even the third term yeah na me nyin free ho but me tie wi na me di nipa no ho are ho
so mo call it for third term
yeah me ka say racket me tie say wo di ho komo
yeah
me tin free no ho afi no wo be ka dia menim
okay
ana what so be ko third term no
no oh delay show no so no delay bisa ne say o be sa ko third then was for now no dey on decision make a decision bia but o ho kwan say o ko third term
okay na say dia ne ko tu
yeah also ho
Capo ka benya video so okọ term no
so
wanka emra no kire sa na emra so kire na producer show so ko you be video bi I say our because constitution no am 2 terms ana
yes ana constitution it but so mo go congress na me
there be problem any ho na wo kan ho asem na omokwa yakọ yanko so obia ni right so betima kasa me right me kwata tem and the second president tisu no kasa me kra me pese me kwatre so the constitution is say na just a video to be go mamintie because asem no modu emra no constitution say o 2 terms pe ebia no kon 4 years or 5 or 3 so uko 2 terms ni we and I will say on the interview no okay say our whole kwan say Capo oh nyama yemtie bi na coming to me kanko but whatever be the case no me no na pese me ka say bi say enti wo hwe of my Ghana ye population yi now see even 50% and na e ka say ye bo no e say ana asay a Capo wonye sure so yapanimu say wo kɔ na wo 50% no sebe omu yenyansa for ana ho ka bibi yenyansa wo mu a enipa 10 na wa ha emu 5 say ball no asay emu 5 say ensay wo wo ye leader no madwene kire me say esese utie 5 no you should listen to them and sebi akɔkya ekoye sebi a 70% of the people e will feel be say your born baby a yakɔ no esay a enye senye selfish interest bi and I will protect it. Na wo pepe bi say o man na wo sumo mo. Wo man da o man no nkrofo no. O man no nkrofo no wo sumo no say ade na say you've been and mo kasa say what's akobie no mo kasa say oh then listen to them. As a good leader no listen to them. So be ye no kwafo. O be say de no kra ye adwuma. Na nya hu nko na ojo wudi. Na mo wo ye adwuma de dia mo no so no at some point they need to show trust in you. And when you feel so that trust is being corrupted, Jidie no woman no eho touch makakra. Jidie no dey ntina ho touch makakra. Eho touch ma because omodwen yom say, oh, your league no say you. Your youth football no say you. Your national team no, senior national team no so Capo. Afiri your boy mo.
Yeah.
E dey na wo kan wo dey wo kwada so gino say boy na ye.
Reasons here dey.
Wo me person too I want to listen to you. What is your point?
Oh, refer to me now, Kayana.
That be what you're going to I'm come on, Sam.
Okay.
I want to understand why you think you are good and you can go for 3 terms. And then I want you show to us.
So, your project.
Away.
Catch them young policy, referee, women football by or this guy investing into it. I am nice, I am attractive. I think these are all projects.
Ntu tumi keka kyerɛ mo a Blaster Colombia yie no tumi keka asɛm wɔ kyerɛ mo o fie o wotumi fa wotumi keka wɔ kyerɛ mo o fie o
o ka do so aye na bi
anase o yɛ adwuma tu nu me na me so akasa
say me prove you no say ni win to me nkase onye bibia ana
so bi wɔ adwuma mo hu no na to do bi na o te say say company na boka o sa ade no bi no
yeah
company na boka na wo ho na siu na resign so no the letter about resign na o see how anema call no the fiscal policies no have been questioned and that what true letter dia basa onya adwuma no bi mu as onya te sa pe na ka say anipa yo honorable o sum man no ono na o sum man no na sum na wo sum no first na yeso na ye ba na hu Capo ni adwen sa hemfo nko na ni accountability o yewura body sorry ona ma hu say mo kra no you accountable o video so bi pe na effikasem o ta akofie eto bia akofie ko chia
sure no crepa na aka no
ona ma hu say ahemfo no omo ya accountable first no de ni say omo ya to aba say dia mo no nko na ya accountable yewura say dabi mo som
te du ba bi esem bebum
ye hu video so bi na senior for was achromo wo say tumi ni bi di obi achi na so to do bi atumi no ya amfrewa musa university no kra busaw
and yeah for sure
etidi ye bo bebrebe busa ho say ni nyina ya tanhuru Capo player we say from ya say o de make no you football ya kwanko your boy mo ba bia uhunu de ekro
and the evidence near clear and no crowd will be here
ni nyina ya hatred ni nyina ya tanhuru
there be say do baby every president so g be honest with mb and sama yeka we say the new okay under 17 under one maybe anko Black Stars is so you need to accept it oh we need the meditum say enye nkan improve it but I don't know was be ekoyi enti na Ghana force of fire no na meboa evidence near clear say youth football no egu oh you being honest to Ghanaians oh meditum Black Stars ko ye jigu ye ko ba be kasa oh ye ko ye enuama nko ore o say oh fena Ghana football no be bright
o yes a uhuru ye
ena na ma Ghana football fu
no I also uhuru ye and you are so visible you yakwa bia you are visible yet adwuma no ye uhunu so you racket on to the boss and top meat pa nye na mon kan to drink mo fa na fo bia ni na chi ono nko anko tena ba bi na music o pepa no mo
onti ene shatta wale die no
o pe shatta asem onti shatta no shatta ne nyum no hype o hwe na ni just obi akwadwe no ho no obi na ni je la sa kofa no I want him to go say somewhere enya tama no enya tan hunu obi antumi ntaa o yakopon hira ontumi ntaa yakopon hira da ye hu hira no but ye hu adwuma no ye racket ye unhira no wo so ye hunu can't me go do calf level no da but ye so na ye ba no under 17 timi ma ye players ne kra bi ye superstars e wa bro mu medru the real superstar no Audu Saka e under 17 man ye star or data lamte usana no who's under 70 we star o so be ye do no twa ne tipon ku gina so no
but now you produce BM
your blaster for no cry stars think about this your blaster for no nka unu say blaster for no ye do twa semena ye do twa biscuit ye do twa we
abedi pele biscuit na we be we ye no
your place we ye do twa semena ho akwa abehunu apart from be kudus a western money ayasmo you mapi
asama na so
something has to change and somebody has to tell himself the truth say the man no de ekono ekose ya Capo beka kra no look and you did club football na chia tututu kwan etu hu a hu na compensate chale ye wo chie ene kofunu koja ye me see video analysis ye kwa makoma tu kwan bi o me the club score ye kwa me gadget no me phone baako me camera baako no ena me audio feed me ne bench di nkomo so ne me kasa but o check
other video analysis
no more unsa chale
gadget no kra hu
one we abehwe mo no agya game na chidie kofunu wo tools
but the
game let's say Capo
what's new
your league ya boy you see I cheer for them the video so bani nyina I want you say they can way very important
A trooper.
Your league grab a typical 3 games, no results appear. No results appear.
And easy.
League results to be peer. No man send you by your phone or WhatsApp. Nobody cares about this.
I dream you fancy now. We have a lot to say about Ghana football and the Agika United. Ghana Fadrin check a car. Much am I dream, Monsumo de Modia Bana, Miria, many doctor, bet was